Hello, everybody! Woo! Welcome to another exciting episode of Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frostmaiden from Mild Magic. So beautiful and so wonderful to have you all with us again. Apologies for not being with you last week. We were unfortunately hit by the Rona, but we are no longer hit by that and are ready and able to join you once again. That is, except for the lovely cat who does not. I made it sound like she's got COVID. She does not. She's on holiday.
She's fine. She's okay.
Fine. She's just not.
She's out of town.
But we are sending all of our love to the brilliant cat who might be causing chaos in the chat later. She's causing chaos in the chat. Hello.
Hey.
Fucking better be.
Hi, cat.
That's about right.
Good to have you here.
Hey, gorgeous.
And number one simp.
Why must it be put this way?
Why that word of all words?
I don't know what else you expect from me.
Hello, everyone. Hello, Kiso TV. Welcome back.
Hey.
Our American fan.
Implying that no other Americans have ever watched this stream. That does seem possible.
Oh, one American fan. Yeah. Hey, when we're big and famous, you know
we're
that you.
international now.
Yeah, you'll know that you joined us from the outset. Are we ready to begin?
Yeah.
So.
Just for reference, I will be controlling Lucius tonight, which is going to go horribly wrong, I'm sure. So please bear with me while I am two people.
There wasn't one last week. You didn't miss anything.
No, indeed. So we are entirely up to date. So, last we left off, this group of brave adventurers found themselves in the small town of Lonelywood, hoping to help that town with the violent moose that was terrorizing the village.
One of us see moose. Moose.
What is this? You headed off into the deep forest, battling banshees and bears, until you found a barrow, an old elven tomb, and discovered that this tomb was not only the lair of the moose itself, but also the lair of the druid that gave the moose its impressive intelligence.
Oh, okay.
It was already sentient.
Good
What?
point, well made.
Oh.
Meese are sentient.
Meese.
Just not intelligent creatures.
Oh, that's too much for my brain.
And
Too much words.
a fierce and bloody battle ensued between first the moose and then Ravison the Frost Druid herself. But at the end of which, she realized that the game was up and offered to help you unlock this tomb's old secrets, which could help you spy on the more elusive prey of Sethek Caltro, the serial killer.
I remember who killed her. You
And
did.
then,
Yeah.
and then, you decided to not take her up on that offer and kill her instead.
Yeah, we did.
As she cried out to the Frostmaiden and was encased in ice, which you shattered very, very quickly.
I remember that bit.
Yeah, fuck that.
And that is where we left off. Ravison, the Frost Druid, has just slumped down onto the stone floor, dead.
So we're burning that, right? I vote we burn that.
Yeah, no, that's a good idea.
What, the bits that are left?
Yeah.
Yeah, the body.
Sure.
Given Olga can apparently bring people back from the dead.
Good point.
I generally would do the rites for someone who died. I don't feel like it's gonna be any use here, right? She's not.
That's beyond me. If you want to do it, then go ahead.
She doesn't like any of the stuff I do the rites for.
Maybe more like an insult.
That's a really personal thing. I'm not gonna do anything I'm not gonna do anything to insult some potentially angry ghost. Let's take her outside. Do we have anything to burn the body with? Do you have a
Trees.
Yeah, we can build a
You
pyre.
can probably get dead brushwood.
I've got this. There's a sacred flame. I don't know how effective that is in starting fires.
We established this when we were doing Tomb of Annihilation. Sacred Flame is not real fire.
radiance.
It's like radiant fire.
That's
Yeah.
right, I cannot remember. But I'll believe you.
Because I tried to set fire to something with sacred flame, and you were like, "It's not actually a flame."
Yeah, sure, okay, sounds about right.
Actually, it's not fire.
Pretty sure Lucius has candles, right? Lucius, you got candles,
Yeah,
right?
sure. Let me look at my
Did you look at the chat?
Yeah.
Yes, she has candles!
Yeah, sure, yeah, no, I'm gonna go. Yeah, look, here they are.
You produce some candles from Lucia's bag.
I'm not being funny, I don't think this is enough to set on fire an entire person who's currently frozen.
Sure, but we can start it. Probably.
Do I have matches?
I assume
You
you
all have
have,
the-
you have matches.
Yeah, you all have the ability to set a fire.
Yeah.
By the way, I'll say that as you stood in this barrow,
Looking.
you see, well, first of all, let me just give you a little visual on that. To remind you, this is the part of the barrow that you're in at the moment. And
There's doors.
there are. And you also see, slowly creeping towards the entrance, the little awakened shrub that Ravsin had with her when she entered. This little bush, this little conifer bush, is slowly going about to run away.
Hey.
No, it's not. It's furbolgs that speak plants.
Can you
Not plants.
Can you understand us? Yeah. Oh, it speaks. Okay, of all things, I was somehow not expecting that.
No, that makes sense. It's awakened, right?
Yeah, but like a speaking plant is another level up from the walking.
I mean, I
plant.
don't want to think about where the mouth and the lungs are. Hello!
Hi.
We promise we won't kill you if you don't try to kill us.
Looks down on its little body. It's just got little branches, like little twigs, basically. It's about yay high.
We're also not going to use you to start a fire.
Not even crossed my mind.
Okay. Can I go?
Where do you want to go?
Are we back? Shout if you can hear us.
Will we be able to hear them?
Well, we'll be able to see
I'm
them.
muted. Yeah,
in
Kat
the
says we're back.
Hi.
Yay!
Hi, all you beautiful people. That was
Yay.
great.
I literally just did the thing you just complained about, closing everything down. Mother.
Oh. Hi, beautiful people. God, that's just what gives us the rough and scrappy, the scrappy rustic edge that makes us our charm.
Yep.
Which is why
Rustic
you.
is the word you want to apply to a D&D stream, I think. Rustic.
Yeah, exactly.
This all takes place in a wood cabin, folks.
Yeah.
There's a roaring fire just out of you.
Fire incidents are shit.
That makes sense.
Anyway, oh hello, beautiful people. Welcome back, everybody.
Hi, Paddy. Hi, Arshin.
Hey guys.
You were just in time when we started just now.
Yeah, this is the beginning.
This is totally the beginning. We didn't crash or anything.
Yeah. So to recap quickly where we left off.
Cat. Traitor.
Go for it. Come on.
So
Tell us where we are.
you were talking to a little awakened shrub
Yep.
that was about to run out of the barrow and is a bit scared that you're going to set it on fire or kill it in general. And it's currently stood in the open doorway just shaking its branches like so.
We promise we won't set you on fire. Where do you want to run to?
It's kind of away from here.
Okay. Like, because you don't... She's very dead.
Oh, I know. I'm a little scared of you though.
Oh, I don't know. That makes sense.
We're not gonna hurt you.
We don't kill trees? I think that's actually true. We don't...
We don't kill trees.
We haven't killed any trees.
We have not killed any trees. Or shrubs.
Oh, that's good.
Do you have a name?
Not really.
Do you want a name?
I haven't really thought about it.
How long have you been awake?
I don't really have a concept of time.
I don't know if I pity or envy you. That
I'm
sounds...
gonna go with envy personally.
Not having a concept of time is enviable.
If you don't feel safe, you can go.
Yeah, no,
somewhere
sorry,
else.
that's an appropriate thing to say.
I mean, if there's anything useful you can tell us about this place first, that'd be greatly appreciated, but we won't hurt you if you don't.
I would offer you you something, but I really don't know what shrubs want.
Do you want water?
Oh, I'm okay. No, I can find water. There's
There's a lot of snow
There's a lot of
outside.
snow.
Yeah,
It's okay.
yeah.
I've got blueberries. Do you want a blueberry? A little blueberry shoots off of the branch and yeah,
Do we want a
you
blueberry?
catch it.
Did you make this?
Yeah.
Did it just give it its like finger or something?
I don't really want to think about that.
Was that meant for eating?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
What else are blueberries for?
I don't know.
What else are blueberries for?
Making into a pie.
Which is for eating.
Yeah, but no, you know what? I'm not. This is not a hill I'm willing to die on. Just
I'm
gonna
gonna
eat a
go.
blueberry.
Yeah, no, by all means go.
Bye.
Bye.
Be
The
safe.
Shrub runs away.
Okay. That happened.
I feel like Lucy's wanted it for a pet before this happened, but I think something that can have a whole conversation is maybe not a thing to keep as a pet.
Also, Lucius is staying oddly quiet for the moment anyway.
Yeah,
Lucius.
I'm just,
Bro,
I'm
dog,
just
bro.
like, I'm having a lot of thoughts. Maybe
Anyway.
a song, and he just sits down and starts like trying to make some guitar chords that sound like a good song.
Excellent.
I'm writing like really frantically about like trying to rhyme like dead druid with something and get stuck.
For
Are
the
we go-
foreseeable future.
Yeah.
Are we going to burn this body then?
Yes, we are.
Right, let's go get some.
We can do this outside so we don't smoke out the entire place.
Be a good idea,
Yeah.
yes.
Cool.
I make a bag out of a spare cloak and just like scoop all the dead druid bits into it.
Yep.
Because
You
we
make,
smashed her.
you make a body bag. You drag it outside.
Yeah.
She's all
And
that
begin the
cases
necessary
happens.
preparations, providing a little pile with kindling and such, and set it on fire
Yeah, we're making it pie.
as the smoke pillar climbs towards the sky. The body of Ravison is burned away.
Do you think that's going to come back and bite us at some point?
I think she's powerful enough to make a very angry ghost.
I think regardless of what we did, it was going to come back and bite us anyway.
Yeah, probably.
That seems
At least
accurate.
this way she hasn't got a body to do it with.
Maybe she could have someone else's body.
That's not. That's
Yeah,
fucking
that's
not.
Right, should we go back and look in the barrel?
Let's
Can
go
we
back and
have
look
a
at that.
nap?
Do you want to have a nap outside or inside the... neither are great.
Neither. There's
No,
like
okay.
I can still feel the dead thing on the hill as well.
That's fine as long as we don't wake it up.
I don't know how to wake it up or not wake it up, which makes me very anxious.
I'm pretty sure putting, because there was like the little pedestals that had the symbols on them,
Yeah.
with like a cone and a feather and twig and
That's
shit.
true.
Pretty sure if you put those things on the thing,
Things happen.
things happen.
It was also a thing.
So let's not do that.
Yeah. Not touching it. Lucy is not touching it. Yeah.
What time of day is it?
It would be early in the day. Yeah, it would be around lunchtime.
Snowflake past Aurora.
Yes.
That's
It
every-
is snowflake
that's,
past
that's
Aurora.
constantly.
It's around lunchtime.
Time is broken.
Because we're having a short rest.
Yes, please.
Yeah, We'll settle down inside the barrow for a short rest, I guess.
You settle down inside,
Lucius
And
does
an
a song
hour.
of rest.
and an hour passes. And it's just a song of rest.
So everyone gets an extra d6 hit points.
Oh, dead.
Oh, bro.
Starting as we mean to go on, I see.
Still got maybe con modifier to it.
Oh, okay.
3.
3.
That's 20.
Oh, I didn't fucking add
Wait, what do we add to it?
a D6.
Con
A
modifier.
D6.
And a d6 for Lucius.
Oh, and D6.
I didn't add my dwarven toughness. My
That's
health goes up
13.
by 1 more.
No.
17.
This is the really exciting bit, the bit where we do maths.
Indeed.
Just do what I do and
What's
only
8 plus 4? 12?
12. Do what I do and
Yay!
roll 1 every fucking
Oh,
time.
Oh yeah, that makes
That
it
makes maths easy.
That's why you do it, isn't it? Yeah.
Add 1 to it. Okay, cool.
I rolled exactly back up to
I
max.
get my channel divinity
My
back.
new max. My sweet.
But the hour passes. What would you like to do?
She said, when she was trying to bargain for her life, she said, this place could be used to spy on people.
Or something in this place could be used to spy. on.
Yeah. I say we go looking in other rooms.
Sounds like a good idea.
We go looking in other
Okay.
rooms. Let's start with the north stairs.
I will say, and actually, okay, the Song of Rest take an hour to do.
Yeah.
It's
I
a
think so.
rest thing.
Yeah, it's a short rest thing. So if we took a short rest, it's got to be an hour.
Around, okay, I will say, near the end of the short rest, but before it finished, just before it finished, you hear the distinct sound of stone slabs moving.
Oh.
Doors closing.
Fuck me.
Fuck's sake.
You remember these same doors opening during just before Rabison entered the
We
barrel.
missed the hour mark.
Fuck.
Ah.
And then you finish the short
Yeah.
rest.
Yeah.
Okay.
How do you think she opened them? Was it something outside?
Was it around? You said it was around midday.
She was outside, wasn't
She was outside, and it was whilst you were fighting the moose, you saw a bright blue flash from the outside.
Mm. Might be something to do with the moon.
I was about to say, I bet it's something to do with the dial.
Oh, like the doors are open for an hour a day at a particular time?
Something like, or you could force them open with. Can you do moon magic?
Can I do moon
Or
magic?
can moon magic, is that a thing that can be done?
There's a spell that makes a beam of moonlight. I don't think I can cast it.
I can't.
We go look at the moon dial and see if anything's different about the moon dial.
Sure. You go outside to find this to find the moon dial outside, and it's as you left it. Nothing seems to be different about it, strangely enough.
Okay.
But if you're investigating it a little bit closer, very well. Yeah, you discover. Yeah, so as you look around these symbols... Oh god, I am very delayed.
That's fine.
It doesn't matter.
Cool. You see a little inscription in Elvish around the full moon. And an inscription in Elvish around the half moon.
Anyone speak Elvish?
No.
Can Lucius speak Elvish?
Can Lucius speak Elvish? Excuse me while I find out. languages. No, that's spells. No, common and primordial.
Hey, none of us speak Elvish, one of the most common languages.
As someone who speaks Sylvan, which is kind of like tangentially related to Elvish, could I maybe like work out the sounds without knowing the meanings?
Make an intelligence check.
Can I do the same? Because I can also speak Sylvan.
Apparently.
But you speak Sylvan in the kind of like magic gift kind of way.
And?
No, you still speak it, yeah, so go ahead.
I'm gonna guidance myself.
Sounds good.
We're starting strong, gang.
Yeah.
It's a natural 1.
Ooh.
Wait, what is it?
Intelligence check, yeah.
4 for Oster.
19.
Hey,
19.
that's better.
Okay. Oster, no clue.
Yeah.
Tonna.
Yeah.
Around the full moon, you gain you can pick out some words that sound fairly similar to what you think might. You get the words gaze, as in G-A-Z-E.
As in this table full of people.
No, exactly. The gaze. No, so gaze, face, questions.
Great.
In that order?
Yeah.
With other words in between that we don't know.
Those
Cool.
that's the
like
only
it.
meaning you can discern from that.
So we've got gaze from the middle one, face, and questions.
I got none of it. It's too different from the kind of... Maybe I have a different dialect to you?
Maybe, but I can definitely understand it when you speak it.
But there's like other... There's like...
Yeah, I can't fucking read that shit. Like, these three are like, it looks similar.
There were 2 lots of Elvish, wasn't there?
Yes. If you want to have a look at the second lot as well,
Sure.
that you can pick out a few other words.
Yeah.
2 words, in
Okay.
fact.
Yep.
Tomb and half moon.
Okay.
Okay.
So we've got tomb, half moon, and was this on the new moon?
On the half moon.
This is on the half moon. Okay. Now that I've recognised the word moon, can I go see if there's a full moon on the full moon?
I like your thinking, but no.
Yeah.
Let's try.
Okay, so the first one was Gaze,
Gaze,
face, and
questions, and then it was tomb and half moon.
Okay.
I
Tomb
think
annihilation.
No, not here.
Let's get the map out, guys.
No!
We're sorting campaigns.
which layer?
I'm having traumatic flashbacks now. Where sorry, which words were what were the symbols they were on?
First two on the full moon, second two on the half moon.
Okay.
Is there is the moon dial, is a shadow being cast at the moment on the moon dial?
No.
Okay.
I mean, I imagine it's you say the transcription of the rat town opened the doors.
Maybe. I didn't hear her for anything though, and the door was open.
We were in the middle.
We were in the middle of a fight.
I
This is
just started writing queer gaze
We
instead.
were in the middle of a moon fight, a moose fight.
A moose fight.
Can I go have a look at the doors and investigate the stonework?
Sure, you may. Okay.
See if I can figure out how the contraption's open.
So, you go back into the barrow. There's passageways to the north and south. You're looking at
North boy.
North Boy. As you go north, it ends in a stone door, and you very quickly see that there's no kind of contraption here. It just seems like a solid stone block that just completely seals off the passageway. It's clearly a magical.
Yeah.
magical thing.
Can I tell how thick the door is? Like by giving it a tap with a hammer?
Okay, yeah, make an investigation check with proficiency.
Cool. I get 2 times my proficiency on stonework stuff.
Nice.
Sounds good.
Nice.
Investigation.
investigation.
11.
11. It's thick. You can
Yeah.
tell that.
Cool.
Do I think that if I start going at it with a hammer that I will eventually make a way through it?
It's very thick. It's gonna
It's gonna
eventually.
take a while.
It's gonna take a fuck ton of while.
Can I go have a look at the south door and see if it's the same?
Yes, you may. It's the exact same.
Damn.
But you'd also see that the barrow kind of peters off like a funnel and turns around the corner. Do you want to go around the corner?
Oh, that. Okay. Oh, the south door is further to the right.
Oh yeah, so this is the south door.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll have a look at Peter.
Okay.
Austin will come with
Yeah.
at this point.
So you go around the corner, you find Peter. No.
Yeah, this happened
And
while,
we
while you
killed
guys
him.
were reading.
Oh shit. Well,
While you guys were
Peter's
reading
there.
Elvish.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so as you go around the corner, you see the narrowing passageway ending in a wall, and mounted upon this wall, an oval mirror. 7 feet tall, about half as wide, decorative stone frame around. There's a little bit of dust and smudges on the mirror, but it is still definitely clear enough that you can see your own faces very clearly on it.
Do we see anything behind us in the mirror?
You look a little bit closer, and no.
Desires.
There is
Heart's
nothing there.
desires.
Actually, Baroth, you see something. So you look into the mirror, suddenly see someone turn the corner, and Oster appears.
So part of me was like, it's going to be Oster. Quick D&D question.
Yeah.
When we level up, do we have to have a rest before we get access to our level 2 stuff?
No, level 2, 3
Level 3 stuff. So it's
Well,
because it's
level
level 2
2
spells.
spells. No, you have access to them. You essentially gain the spell slots that you
Would have got from
would have
leveling up.
gained from leveling up.
But we have to prepare spells because we're clerics.
Oh, that's fun. Okay.
Yeah, so we do need. I think we do need to have it. Or we need to sit for an hour and prepare spells. Can we have done that in our short rest?
Yeah, sure. Sure.
Apart from, well, we would have had ones that were already prepared from.
You can.
class, wouldn't
I
we?
think you can re-prepare spells.
Yeah.
I might be talking out of my ass. This might be a homebrew. I don't know.
Ah, fair enough.
I'm writing no spiritual weapon anyway.
Spiritual weapon. Axel's favourite.
Oh no. Well, let's cancel the game, guys.
it's,
It's over.
it's a big stick.
I want to clean the dust off the mirror.
That's a joke. I don't know what it is yet.
That's fine. You can dot open. Yeah, easy enough.
Are there any like inscriptions on it or anything?
And so there's really not a lot of dust. You can still
No.
see very, very clearly. And no inscriptions.
Boy howdy, that sounds fun. Oscar's just kind of behind you, sort of like peering over your shoulder.
I'm looking over your head.
Because you're obscenely tall because you don't make short characters.
No, I don't.
Well, unless anyone else has any other ideas, Barath's going to spend 10 minutes ritualing detect magic.
Oh, nice.
On the mirror.
Well, it's just an area around me.
Oh, of course, yeah, of course.
Just
30
concentration, so
feet around
you
me
can
for
just
a
wander
minute.
off.
Alright, okay.
That's going to take 10 minutes though.
Yeah.
Fine, we've got time. Unless another moose comes in.
So, you sit down, 10 minutes, you
Oh,
get
no.
out your little loop and your instruments.
I hypnotise myself with it.
And you, through your studies, realise this mirror, very, very magical. Divination magic.
I think this is what Ravison was talking about.
Oh, you can use this to spell.
To look at
It's a
things.
scrying, well, a divination mirror of some kind.
Yeah, that's generally
useful.
seen.
Cephalic Caltro. Saying at the mirror.
No.
Show me Cephalic Caltro.
No.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of?
Who's the iciest?
Also, as you look into the mirror, you see your own face.
Hey!
I knew it. I imagine that means the Barath and Tonaich just like melt away.
No.
Object permanence, you just forget that we exist.
There you go.
I'm smart enough for object permanence, just about.
Mm.
I'm smarter than your character.
That's not a high bar.
No, that's the joke. Just wondering if I should try and augury. Not that I'm writing this down as I think about using it. I can I mean I used to be able to use it when I was in the cult. You kind of ask a yes, no, maybe kind of question, and sometimes you get a useful answer, but the more you do it, the less likely the answer is to be useful.
Right.
In a day, like if I do it now and then I don't do it until tomorrow, tomorrow's answer is still highly likely to be useful.
Are we worth a shot?
Mother dicks, it's got a component
Yeah.
that I don't have.
I wasn't going to mention it this
I
time.
don't suppose I have magical sticks worth 25 gold.
No.
We don't have anything worth. We don't even have 25
We don't have
gold
25
worth
gold.
25 gold.
Okay.
We're not having to
Oster
smash
kind of
it.
goes through their pockets and like, never mind.
Question is, are we going to wait here for a day for the doors to open again?
We're not going to be able to get back here.
Good point.
Why are we not going to be able to get back?
Because the snow is going to get rid of the
We followed the
footprints.
footprints, yep, there.
And so unless we deliberately leave ourselves a track that we can follow,
I mean, we can definitely do that.
we can mark trees.
I'm happy marking trees on the way in. I just kind of, yeah.
That's
That-
assuming nobody comes by and removes the marks.
Well,
Yeah.
Ravisson's gone.
Most lonely wood folk don't come this deep into the forest, so I
We
don't
do.
think there's
Most
much.
of them can't.
Well,
Yeah.
we can't assume that Ravison was working alone. We know that we were working with Oriel, at least.
She didn't seem to be, she was willing to sell out Caltro.
Yeah.
So that, but
Unless that was a ploy to make us stop so she could stab us in the back.
that does seem likely, which is why I was just like, kill the...
Oh god, yeah. No, we won't let me live.
No.
We
There's no
made that
question.
mistake with Caltro, we're not fucking doing the same thing.
Yeah, generally...
We should stop giving people the benefit of the doubt.
Pretty much.
That's a very, very slippery slope we
It
were
is,
walking on there.
yeah. I do recommend continuing to give people the benefit of the doubt, but in a sort of...
Okay, let's go by case basis.
Less murderous
Yes.
way. If I wander over to the doors, can I detect the magic that's on them? Assuming it's like, if it is magic.
General door opening magic, I don't know. It's
No.
puzzle magic. When you do a thing, another thing happens. I don't know.
Escape from time.
Let's say evocation. Evocation is apparently everything.
Yeah.
If it's telekinesis, then it's... yeah,
If you can't think of what it is, it's probably evocation.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. I just don't like saying it, because then most players tend to be like, oh, it's a fireball, it's
Yeah.
gonna start.
It's a trap.
It's just summoning, isn't it? Okay, so our choices are try and bash our way through a big bit of stone,
Cool.
He didn't even say "oh" yet.
or go back and get some money.
Oh, there were choices. Or we could wait here for a day.
This is assuming that the moon thing happens at a specific time.
And doesn't require some kind
Well, I
of
was going to
trigger.
say, I'm pretty sure Ravison probably caused it.
I imagine she said the words that we can't decipher.
Probably.
I have a pickaxe. Will that make it any easier for me to get through the door?
I imagine it would.
I mean, it would.
It's still going to take
We
a
are
while.
still talking like hours of work to get through there.
Hey, are you still detecting magic?
Yeah, I can.
Can you go detect magic on the grave?
Sprint over to the grave because it lasts for a minute.
No, it's 10, doesn't it?
It's 10 minutes.
It's...
Pretty sure it's 10 minutes.
It is. I was looking at the wrong thing. Yeah, it's 10 minutes.
Okay, cool. You run out into the cold again.
Ah, fuck.
Scrabble up.
Loop around up the stairs and back to the sarcophagus, surrounded by the 3 pillars.
Mhm.
And as you detect the magic around there, there is an aura of necromancy emanating from the general area.
I feel like we did this
No, I can.
10-ish minutes ago, but it feels like 2 weeks for some reason.
I can detect undead, and he came.
Because I got necromancy from the
Good
the
point,
pyre
well
as well. I
presented.
think
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
think
we
I did
did
last
do this
time.
last week. I've just forgotten.
And we're just like undead stuff again. Yeah, I
Right.
guess.
Are you getting like a feeling like you should do something about the undead stuff? Cause no, this
A
is
vibe check. I don't know.
no, just like I'm asking because my whole a lot of my magic was about making sure that what's meant to be dead is dead and what's meant to live it lives, and I'm not enjoying this. I was just wondering if that's a general.
So you get. I mean, undead things are usually quite a blight on existence.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If you think what's in here is undead
it's definitely undead. I can
rather than dead,
I
might give us.
I can literally, it's like a
You can-
bad
you can
taste.
tell.
Yeah.
It'll kill some time if it doesn't kill us.
I mean, that's the thing. It might kill us.
It might kill us.
Then we can run. That'll solve the problem of what we do if we have to run away from this thing.
I mean,
And it's very unlikely that anyone's going to accidentally stumble upon this thing.
You've yeah, but if it's out of the coffin and it's not dead, then it might be able to just like wander back towards town.
Sounds like we should kill it.
But it's currently in the coffin. This is the quandary that I am having.
it's stuck in there.
Yes.
It doesn't seem like it can get out without someone doing a ritual.
Yeah.
So how about we just don't do the ritual and then it's not going to get out?
But I don't like that it's not dead.
I was laughing at Cat.
What's that doing?
Undead,
Undead,
one willing dead. Does the sarcophagus look like it can be physically moved?
Well,
Like
at the moment, it's still covered with a thick sheet of snow.
No, wipe
Oh.
the snow off.
Oh, I want to see if there's anything fun written on
It
it.
says
You.
Elvish!
I kept
Dead
saying that last
open,
session,
do
but
not
you were all
insult.
like, "We are not touching it."
well, yeah, because we were still trying to kill the moose. Now
Yeah,
we've killed
we
a
were-
moose and a druid. We are
Yeah.
on a roll.
We're feeling
Also,
pretty
hopefully
good about
not-
ourselves.
Hopefully not going to be surprise attacked by another moose.
Don't
Well,
keep saying
um,
another moose, you'll give them ideas.
As
Hope your ideas are better than another
you
moose.
wipe the snow off of the sarcophagus, you see that the lid holds an inscription of a lit brazier.
Yep, that makes sense.
Yeah, alright.
Dead open, don't inside.
What's that mean?
I don't know. Maybe the word's in the wrong order, but I can't quite figure it out. Maybe because I'm being facetious.
You know some awful long words.
This way up. With an arrow pointing down. Well,
Yeah.
You want to kill it permanently.
what do the
don't you?
pedestals do then?
I assume.
They're telling you the order.
I think there's things on them, like there's like a pine
we have to
cone and
burn the
feather.
things.
I think you
Yeah,
have to just,
in order.
Great.
I was gonna say I think you just have to put the thing on the thing.
So
Like
are we
if there's
putting...
a feather, you put what were the 3 things again? It was a
There,
pine
one was a
cone.
hammer, wasn't it?
So yeah, you have 4 pillars, north, south, a twig,
Yeah.
a pine cone, a flame, a feather, There's 5. I'm telling a lie.
It went from 3 to 5.
None of us can count.
And a humanoid hand.
Okay. So I'm assuming we put those things on the pedestals, light the brazier, and woof. Do we want to do that? Because I personally think that's a bad idea.
I think that's a bad idea. I don't like that it's still dead, but I think it's a bad idea.
It might be undead, but it's not going anywhere.
Yeah, no.
We might have to come back when we know more. We'll find the trees that have got the marks on, we'll make the marks a little bit, we'll double up,
Yeah.
but we might have to...
Like marks either side of the path, so that if we get turned around, we can see a mark.
Yeah.
Okay. Are we hanging out here for a day to try and open some doors, or are we gonna go in with pickaxes and try and open some doors?
I mean, there's no reason we can't do both.
Let's try some pickaxes.
Okay. I'm going to start pickaxing the north door, I
I
guess.
am not strong, so I'm gonna defer to your superiority in this field, lads.
I'm gonna say that there's no check to be done here because, like, no matter how strong you are,
It's
it's
gonna
still
take
gonna take,
Yeah.
like, it's still going to take a long time.
Very well, why don't you look in the mirror and see if anything happens?
Just look at it.
Yeah.
Okay.
See if something changes.
I've not examined my face for a while.
You're going up staring match with yourself.
My eyes are very different from all of your eyes.
Yep.
I still think
You
y'all
still
look
feel that way.
Get
I,
weird.
I still think y'all look weird.
You look
Devil pupils.
Why do you keep saying that? I'm literally from the Feywild. There is nothing about hell to do with where I'm from.
No, it's just, if you're not seen like... Because you've got similar eyes to... Stop looking at me so wide-eyed. You're not seen like... You've got eyes similar to goat's eyes, and goats have like devil eyes. And I'm gonna go back to the door. I'm gonna go back to pickaxing the door.
I feel like you're digging your own grave here, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm breaking into a barrow, so
You're
yeah.
breaking, yeah,
Literally digging my own
yeah.
grave.
We're breaking into our own grave.
We're breaking into our own grave. Oh dear.
We do that for hours.
Still doesn't really know how to use magic items. This is weird tech. They're just
Yeah.
gonna like hang out.
So as you look into the mirror, nothing happens basically.
Can you like identify it for an hour, even though it's not that kind of object?
Spell.
No, I mean like when you attune yourself to something.
Oh,
I'm
that's,
trying to tune with the mirror.
Yeah.
Just drag this giant mirror around with us.
no, it's more like, is it something that you can identify over an hour, like you could an object that you had?
I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
No, but good shout. Good shout.
Nothing's happening.
Not at the moment. Let's say it like that.
Oh, I'm bored. Nothing's happening.
You're welcome to come and start pickaxing the door if you like.
I could, yeah.
To make it easy, I'll say as you keep. Sorry.
I got twiggy little arms, but I can try. You've never seen me out of my coat. Look, and it also just has like the thinnest, like mangliest
How
arms.
do you pick up anything?
Are you part tree?
No.
Your arms are twigs.
Come here.
No, don't put your entire hand around my bicep. I don't want it to happen. No.
That's
That's not my bicep.
Well, okay, but Rhianna can't do that around his actual arm.
Because Izzy has halfway decent biceps.
So, after about an hour, you have made a scratch in the door, but it is a scratch.
Great.
I mean, yeah, this is a thick fucking door. It's going to take a long time. So, it's probably going to take about until nightfall anyway to properly get through it.
There's no way we can fucking bounce moonlight to make this shit happen quicker, is there?
That's what I was going to ask. Where did the moonlight come from when the door was
Oh, the
open?
blue flash of light.
Where did
Yeah.
the blue flash of light come from?
You just saw an intense boom from outside the door.
From outside.
So you were fighting the.
So you...
It
I
wasn't
would
like
assume from the
it wasn't like
window.
it came through a hole. It was like
No.
Okay.
So, it was like a flash. An explosion happened outside.
Hang on, so you guys said that there's a spell that can do moon magic. What if she just use that?
I can't.
No, but what if she
no,
used
she
that?
used. Yeah.
Oh, then we're fucked because neither of us can do it.
Then I better get back to pickaxing. I hope these two doors lead to each other at some point.
Can Lucius, who's been like just jamming outside, can Lucius have a go at reading the Elvish? Just like dicking about with trying to say it.
I'm gonna say if he doesn't know the language, that roll gave you as much as you.
Yeah.
Right,
could have
okay.
gotten from that.
I'm gonna be here till nightfall, unless we come up with something else.
helping.
Yeah.
Okay.
How are the clouds looking? Is it looking to be a cloudy night, or is we going to actually be able to see the fucking moon after
It's
all?
always a pretty cloudy
Great.
situation.
Something
here.
might happen at
But,
the full moon because that had an inscription as well. Whenever that is.
So, tell you what. You're spending a significant amount of time chipping away at this door.
Mm-hmm.
I'm helping.
And you're helping. One of you make a strength check with advantage.
Probably.
+3.
And you with...
I do have
But you with proficiency.
I do have stone cutting, so...
Yeah.
So you with advantage and like
Yeah, you
your
do.
double proficiency thing. Ooh.
23.
Nice.
Okay, you know what?
Just a flat strength check with it.
You know what? Alright, cool. It takes until nightfall.
Yep.
It takes most of the day. But,
How many points of exhaustion?
just around nightfall, you make a hole in the wall.
I thought that was the sound of me hitting a metal door on the other side. Fuck!
Like
and
a big hole?
yeah, pretty big hole. You've managed to like properly hack your way through,
Mm.
and you can peek in.
Oh well. It's gonna be dark.
It's gonna be dark, but you got dark.
I
vision.
got dark vision. Which doesn't work in pitch black darkness, but still.
So if you look up into this chamber,
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
you see
Spooky. Ah, fuck.
circular chamber, domed ceiling, 20 feet high. A tiny sliver of light shines through down from the top of the dome from a hole in the ceiling. Tiny, like yeah.
It's a start. Basically the size of the hole that I just spent 8 hours making in the
Well,
well,
yeah, but it's in the ceiling and it's clearly
Like,
like
yeah.
Big rock.
yeah, very very big. And this tomb is clearly some kind of living quarters. There's a rack of drying herbs. There's a bedroll right behind the sarcophagus that's right at the center of this room.
Oh my god.
This is clearly initially a tomb.
If I flash my sense undead, do I get there's undead in that coffin kind of vibes?
Well, last time it was an accident.
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Oh yeah, right. Well,
No.
for the sake of consistency, no.
Okay, cool.
I wouldn't be able to tell where I was, but should I be able to tell that they're there?
It's like if it was,
Under full
it had,
cover.
had to be, yeah, something like that.
Shit. Well, I did it
But
anyway,
for the
so I'll
moment-
mark one off.
For the moment, we're doing that.
Well, we'll do that in this location.
I feel a little bit less bad that we're apparently desecrating a grave, seeing as how someone was using the
I mean, Gravison was.
sarcophagus as a fucking dining table.
She was probably living here.
Mm.
Like it.
What if this place has something to do with Auril?
I mean, given Ravison's connected to all, I wouldn't be surprised.
I mean, but she's also an elf. Like, it could be something.
And this
to
is
do.
an elven
That is
barrel.
also a good point. Rime only started like a year ago. 2 years
2
ago?
years ago.
2 years ago.
Like, it could just be an elven heritage thing that she knew about because of like who she is, and there was a good base that no one could find.
She probably knew it was difficult to find.
Also that.
Is it big enough for us to expand it so we could get into the room?
Yeah, you give it another hour of work, and you'd get there. I will also say though,
Somebody sitting on the sarcophagus.
no. Whilst about like 5 more minutes of work, you
Fucking don't.
it's not gonna open. But you do hear a sound from outside. A sound of.
We should go check
I'm
that
gonna go
out.
check that out.
Ulster runs.
Okay, you run out.
I'm gonna see what that is.
Now
There's a
here,
satyr skipping.
on the moon dial, there is a thin sliver of very intense moonlight
Oh.
that lands on this moon here. Boom.
Mm.
Oh shit, not half moon. The inscriptions were on this one, the full moon, and this one
The
here.
dark of the moon.
Oh,
Okay.
the new moon and full moon.
But it lands here.
Does anything happen?
Nope, it just.
Anyone got a mirror?
Well, there's a 6-foot one in there.
Is the 6-foot mirror movable?
So you go up and put your fingers in underneath it, try to pull it off, and it is stuck onto the wall like the most intense glue on the planet.
Okay, so no.
is holding it.
Anybody got shiny reflective object?
No.
Got gems.
That might work. Give.
I've got a garnet.
What's the?
There ain't no way you could possibly put the moonlight on both of them at once.
I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna try and get it on one.
Try for the new moon, because that's the one. If they correspond in terms of north and south, that's the one we ain't smashed open the door of.
I'm gonna try and direct the moonlight using this gem, a la fucking Worlds Collide. Yeah, you know what I'm on
I
about.
know what you're on about.
Yeah.
I love the summer solstice in Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Also,
yeah.
With the sword.
Yeah.
We've all got swords.
No, I haven't.
I don't.
Actually, no, I've got.
I actually don't. I've got a
No,
mage.
Lucius
I do not.
does.
Lucy's just like, hey, bro. Sword.
There you go, using the sword.
Oh yeah, you're using the sword. I think the crystal works as well.
Hey, it's more believable than a fucking coaster. This is work jokes.
If you know, you know.
This is work jokes.
Nope.
The moonbeam lands on the sword,
Yep.
and yeah, it reflects off into the trees.
And we're trying to angle it to get to the new moon.
Okay,
The south one.
it's a little bit tricky. Oh, the south one.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a little bit cumbersome. You know, it's a little bit. It's a little bit finicky, but
Getting the
it
angle right.
eventually lands there, and you hear the sound of 2 doors slowly
Fucking
opening.
go, guys! Here we
Wait,
go.
don't move!
Lucius, can you just hold the sword exactly there?
Yeah,
Thank you so
sure,
much.
bro.
Yeah, dude, bro.
Send through.
I'm so happy to be so helpful to the party. I'll do anything.
Thanks for the drink.
Cat, thank you.
We love you, Cat.
For letting us use your boy like this.
Also, Lucius, your farts have been disgusting tonight. Sorry, that was sorry.
We go look in the south.
Yeah, you go
room,
look
we
in it,
haven't broken a
sorry,
hole
yeah.
in the door of yet.
It's a joke I stole straight from Critical Role. I shouldn't have done that. Anyway. In the south one, you said?
Yes.
Yes, the one we haven't seen yet because we haven't smashed through the door yet.
You go south. And in the south room, you see... And what did I just do?
Oh my god.
There we go.
The checkered lands.
You see an identical tomb. A circular room, an intricately carved domed ceiling, another beam of light that shines down from the top of the dome and illuminating the stone sarcophagus.
I want to have a look, now we can actually get into the room, is there any sign of any kind of like inscription or anything that shows who these people were?
No, this is a blank clear sarcophagus.
Whoa, cool. Anything else in the room? What's the thing at the head of it?
That is a stone.
It's just a rock.
Is it a magic stone?
Oh, there are intense undead vibes in here because apparently I'm breaking this ability.
It's funnily enough not going to work that way after this session.
Yeah. No.
Okay.
Good to know.
What's the door to the far that side?
Oh yeah, by now you will have probably
That's the
be able to
other
find
door
that there
into
is
the
a way that leads out.
Okay.
Just a little door that leads out.
That's the door that the moose couldn't use, so it made its own door.
Yeah, pretty much.
So have we found all doors?
Yeah, you have now
Okay.
explored the entire... I'm trying to zoom out to show you. I can't. You've explored the
Sorry.
entire Elven tomb.
I mean, if this one's pretty much empty except for I'm not fucking with someone's grave.
Yeah.
But if
Nope.
Ravisson's been sleeping in the other one,
Let's go fuck around with that one.
let's fuck around with her possessions.
Please.
Still too windy.
Still too
The
windy.
storm's still going, but
It's
it doesn't,
fucking warm in
it
here.
doesn't ease off that easy.
I'm
Turn
telling
the
you.
radiator down.
I don't know how.
Where can you go down the radiator?
None of us know how.
I don't
We
have
don't
gas
live
in
here.
my house.
Yeah, you
yeah,
go north to
we
the...
go-
Sorry.
We go look around Ravisson's bedroom, I suppose.
I'm gonna try and.
This is literally turned up to full, no wonder it's boiling.
Yeah.
Oh, but turn it off at the... Don't turn it off there, turn it off at the thing.
This is not relevant to D&D.
Yeah, no, I know.
It's already done it, we can fix it later.
Cool. Anyway.
Cool.
I would like to prop the pickaxe in the doorway of this one, perhaps to give us some time if it starts to close on us.
Yep,
Was
sounds
this
good, sounds
already
good.
all?
Cool, yeah, you have a little poke around around this room, and as you do, you don't find really anything of use. You find essential living things. There's no food here, but dried herbs that seem to be used for alchemy. Some old
Tea is basically alchemy.
some old leather, some old deer hides.
We could sell those.
You said there's no food, there's no rations or anything.
No rations.
Yeah.
I'd say the only thing of value that you find in here, you find enough things to assemble a herbalism kit.
Ooh.
Is that journal on the map for map use only?
I have
On top of the
proficiency with a herbalism kit.
Yeah, that journal is just kind of part of the
Map.
part of the herbalism kit.
Yeah, okay.
I gather all the herbalism kit into a bag that I steal from Ravison because I have proficiency with the herbalism kit.
Okay, yeah, that's good.
Sweet herbs.
I spent 15 years living in the woods. I am good with herbs.
And the other
Fair.
these two sarcophagi don't have
Most of my work.
anything on the top like the, where the other one had the.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Well,
I don't suppose I realised we burned her body. Was there anything that obviously it's too late for that? We burned her body.
anything that wouldn't burn.
It's pretty gone. Yeah, no, I'm
going
gonna
to
say
that
it's.
we have stuff.
Yeah. We got. It was more important that we make sure she doesn't come back.
Yeah, no, that's
I'm
important.
telling myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't think she was the kind of person who needed money. I'm just putting that out there as a vibe I got
I
from
thought
this.
she needed food. Where's her food?
I mean,
She might have already been dead.
Sephic Caltra was
That's-
undead.
True. I think you can sense undead.
I have to think about it really
Oh,
hard.
fair enough.
It lasts for about a minute.
Right.
No, it doesn't. It lasts for about 5 seconds.
Cool. Yeah.
I
never
was
mind.
thinking of a different thing.
Well, we should get out of here before it closes on us. I
Yeah.
guess.
Let's
Yep,
do
yep,
that. It is dark outside. Do we want to sleep in here?
Yes.
It's dry.
It's
in
dry.
here.
It's out of the wind.
Mhm.
It's somewhat warmer than being out in the snow.
I don't think anyone is arguing with you. Yes, we can sleep here. You don't have to sell it to us.
Sweet.
I want to be miserable.
I'm gonna get a fire.
I mean,
going.
that does seem
Be
in
quiet.
character. Both speaking to Matt and also Barrow.
I'm being attacked.
It's not
I have a high armor class. Leave me alone.
So, you get a fire going. Quite near the door, I assume, so the smoke can escape.
Yeah.
And
We're not gonna smoke ourselves out.
yeah, you're settling up for a nice night's rest. The throughout the night, the moonbeam stays on that half moon, and
Lucius, you can move back now.
you realise.
Oh, cheers, bro. Thanks for finally fucking telling me, bro.
That's not why we're still.
No, I know. No. It is landing on without Lucius standing there. It is landing on this half moon, which you realise is the current face of the moon.
Mm,
Okay, makes
it
sense.
just got a bit cloudy earlier.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
And it remains there, piercing through the clouds.
Can I go out and just have a look? Like, is it coming like directly from the moon?
It's coming from the sky in general. There's clearly some magic fuckery going on. It just
Yeah.
meant to correspond with the general state of the moon, the general phase of the moon, not where the moon is in the sky.
With my lack of proficiency in religion, would I know if there are like moon gods who are like who vibe with Oral, who are like opposed to Oral? Like,
You can make a history check, actually.
okay, I'm also not proficient in that, so that's going to be exactly the same roll. I ask for guidance because I don't know shit. That's not funny. Oh, it's a 7 this time. That's fine. It's an 8 total, Dungeon Master.
No, that's gonna be no. No idea.
Yeah, there's a 7. I was just like 2 ones in a row would be banishing this
Just
D20.
burn that dice.
No, they cost me so much money. These are my dispel dice. They're normally really good to me.
I'll take the first one because I didn't really take any damage in the fight.
I can't see in the dark. I'll take the Dawn Watch.
Yeah. Before you go off on your watch, just a reminder. You have only shone the moonbeam on the top moon thus far.
No, we
We
did
did
it
on
on
the
the
bottom
bottom moon.
On the bottom moon.
Ah.
You haven't done it on the full moon, where there's also an inscription.
Oh! Because that did both doors, not one. Yeah.
Oh wait, did it do?
Yes.
Yeah,
I thought that just did the bottom door. I didn't.
No, we
realise
did
that.
both doors.
The new moon did both
Right.
doors.
Yes.
Yeah. We did the other one so we can see if it
Do
does
all of them.
something fun to the mirror,
See what
maybe.
happens.
Okay. You cast the moonbeam. This time, Lucius again with his mirror, on
Thanks,
With
buddy.
his sword.
on the full moon.
Yeah.
And as you do, you hear a faint, pulsing, magical sound from the mirror.
Well,
Okay, I thought you were going to say from the coffin.
No,
If you've tricked us into waking up a lich, I'm going to stab
No,
you in
you
real
have
life.
to do the.
Yeah.
maybe don't do that live on stream. Like wait until we tell the cameras.
Yeah.
We're not going to stab him on stream. That'd be weird.
But yes, the moon, the mirror is faintly pulsing.
Cool. Time to go have a look at that.
I'm gonna look in the mirror.
Okay.
In game.
You look in the mirror, and yeah, it is faintly glowing with a faint blue light, but nothing's different.
Sefik Caltro. Please.
Okay.
Wait, if we can use this more than once, I have someone else I want to look up.
Give me one little second.
Fell all over again.
Huh?
This is fell all over John's brother.
I look for a random, like,
Goliath.
Goliath who's
different
unrelated to this
Somewhere in
campaign.
the
From a
world.
different campaign on a different
A
planet.
different planet.
I was very pleased with working that out.
That was great.
Where is my phone?
I am sorry, because of the crash, I'm not quite as prepared as I should be for this, so talk myself for a hot second.
No, let's not say rhubarb.
Only works when you can't be heard. Really.
Yeah, it's just about making the mouth shapes that look like you're talking.
Do you like our little bubble at the top?
Yeah,
I have noticed the bubble.
does the bubble do the mild magic social media?
No, it does everyone else's because I didn't think of that.
Maybe you can
Also,
have
it
another
took-
bubble underneath.
Also, it took me an hour to do that. So
It's
by the
really good.
No,
Like,
no, that's not what I meant. I meant just like by the time I got all of these done, I was like, if anybody else tells me to do any of those.
We can have a separate bubble that's just like permanently says
Yeah.
our social media handles, maybe like underneath that.
Yeah.
Like it's just like mild magic D and D, and mild magic DD1. I can't remember which one's Twitter.
DD1's Twitter.
Thank you. You should follow us on Twitter. We have a whole 19 people on there, and I want it to be more than that. We are at Mild Magic DD1, and I tweet funny quotes from the game and links to episodes.
Including our terrible initiative rolls from
Oh,
the last
including
session.
our terrible initiative rolls and the puns we make. And don't you want to see that twice?
That's fun.
Okay, I am following the Twitter.
Were you not following
No, I was. I was just checking that I was.
I don't think I have.
I'm never on Twitter, so.
You realize it?
I'm never on Twitter, I don't use
I've
it!
taken the number of followers we had from 4 to 19. I would really like some more.
I think the 4 were us.
Well, actually,
Yes,
I don't think I
including
don't.
me.
So,
Oh, hello.
Sefik Caltro, please.
You've just been saying that. for
and
about 10 minutes.
very slowly, very faintly, your reflection fades away.
Oh shit.
And in the mirror, you see a peculiar scene before you. You see quite a warm sitting room, lavishly decorated, as if a nobleman's room. There's a large hearth with a blazing fire inside. There's beautiful tapestries on the wall and hunting trophies displayed on either side of the fireplace. You see Sefik Caltro looking extremely uncomfortable in the warm room.
Good.
Sucker.
He is stood by the window of this room, looking out at the cold weather from the outside. And he is speaking to someone who is sat in an enormous red velvet armchair, of which you can only see the back. But you do see, someone's clearly sat in this armchair, and Sefik is speaking to them. You do...
Do we hear words?
Yes, you do hear words.
Don't.
Who is crying? Level 3, who is
Quite a
crying?
little theory.
So, you do see...
There's a boy.
You do see Sefik there.
Except without the sword.
Without the sword.
Yeah, 'cause we
got
got
sword.
that.
It's currently being used to scry on you.
And, Sefik mutters, "For God's sake, tell me how much longer must I endure this confinement? I'm not meant to be in here. I'm meant and to be out there doing the Frostmaiden's work. And you hear a voice from the armchair speaking. Oh, Caltro, please, you must understand, the dust must settle, the storm must calm down a little bit, but you've been doing such a wonderful, excellent job that as soon as the gods leave our tail, then I will send you out again to do your excellent bidding. Maybe a larger town this time. Different, at least. I think Targos is done with, but if you could add a couple of coals to the fire, so to speak, no pun intended, and perhaps pick off a few more before your court. And Caltro turns around to the armchair and roars. You don't think that I'm doing everything I can. I'm serving the Frostmaiden with every fiber of my being. You've only been acquainted with her for how long? A few months? I've known her all of my life. I don't think that's my new life.
In before we said it.
Well, this is true. Me and my fellowship are new to the teachings of the Frostmaiden, but we find her quite a bit more agreeable than our previous master. She allows us to do our good work a little bit more efficiently, and please don't misconstrue my meaning, Caltro. I think this partnership is most excellent. After all, there is a lot of healing to be done here in the far north. And I think the medicine due is a bit of cryostasis. And standing up from the armchair,
I was about to ask, do I recognize this fucking voice? No.
A paunchy, elderly tiefling.
Oh, motherfucker.
Oh, this is the
Smug
tiefling you were
as
looking
all hell.
Yeah.
Oh god, it's you!
It's fucking huge.
Is it?
Wait, we can't see his face.
His face is upside down.
Oh my god. With
Oh dear.
an amulet of a sword around his... amulet of a black sword around his neck. A black sword that is now, as you can see here, decorated with a blue crystal now behind this black sword.
Did Sephic have one of those as well?
No.
No.
Have we seen one of those
This
before?
tiefling
That's the...
That was your description, sorry.
pats Caltro on the back, on the shoulder, and then shrugs back from how cold he is. To new beginnings. To new beginnings, my friend. Yeah. Any day now.
Was that the other one? That you
And
were going to
then
describe?
the vision
Yeah.
fades away.
Two birds with one stone.
Well,
And you're back.
So I'm gonna assume that was
Kadrath.
yeah.
Was that the one we were looking
Yeah.
you wanted?
Yeah.
Right.
Of course he'd like a guard that's killing people.
Seems like a bit of a dick.
Oh, I then said a very unpleasant word. He's a but without the warmth of the death.
Okay.
That's a thing I say all the time.
You
so
know
that's-
what? You know what? That's actually really fucking good.
That's
Type
the
that
thing.
word in the chat, you'll get banned.
That's why I didn't say it out loud. If you type that, you'll get Have I not said that in front of you before? I say that all the time.
I've never heard that before. That's brilliant.
That's my favourite insult.
That's very good.
You're not allowed to be banned.
No, we can't.
That we need you.
Anyway, yeah,
He's that.
Yeah,
Cool.
he's the
Did we see that as well?
We also
Okay, cool.
yeah, smug, manipulative son of a bitch. I don't know where he fucking is, though, do I? I know he's in some rich man's house with Caltro.
We know he's in Icewind Dale.
When I said look out for a elderly red tiefling wearing a black sword, I didn't actually think he'd be here. I just thought, you know, just in case. Imagine the worst case scenario is my old fucking cult leader shows up in
Icewind Dale.
I'm fine.
You've seen it.
Yep.
Oh, good. I'm doing a really good job of concealing all the anger then.
Mm-hmm.
Look at it this way. We already don't like Caltro, so chances are we're going to get killed, both of them.
I should have killed him when I had the chance.
You should have killed Caltro when you had the chance. So, second time lucky, we'll give it another shot, alright?
I didn't think I would.
Any idea why he's up here? What? Okay.
They killed people and did something with the energy of killing people.
Do you know what?
No, because I burned down the
You burned down the building.
That sounded like a church word.
I burned down a church and I left.
Yep.
And that's why they're not happy when they come across me. I told everyone in town, don't trust people at the church, and then I destroyed the church because I figured it might destroy their connection to whoever was giving them power. And maybe they just came up here before I even thought of coming here and set up shop. No, he said we're new to the Frostmaiden, didn't he?
So then well, you've been in Icewind Dale for 6 months?
6 months.
Right. I mean, they said months, so it could have been since, it could have been before. I don't think they followed you here.
I fucking hope not. I think if he was following me, he would have found me by now. I don't think he gives a fuck about me. I never.
But if he comes across you, ain't gonna be.
If he comes across me, he will kill me.
Sure. Well, not if you
But-
kill him first.
That's optimistic.
Give it a go.
As long as he's not a gnoll, we'll be fine.
Mr. Smiles for the first time all day.
And they said he should move to a different town.
A bigger
Grinshan.
town.
A bigger.
Brinshander's the biggest.
Or
town.
East Haven.
No.
Brechandra's the biggest, yes.
Yeah,
Did he say bigger, or did he say?
He said
another
bigger
thing?
or other.
Just not Targus.
Yeah.
So it could still be. Maybe.
Brinshander's the only one that's bigger, even though East Haven and Tourmaline are still big.
East Haven and Targus are pretty, it's difficult to say which is the biggest. I'd say East Haven is a little bit bigger than Targus, actually.
So Brinshander or East Haven, probably.
Well, we haven't really been to Brinchander yet.
We haven't been to East Haven at all.
No, we've dropped off our Scrimshaw friend.
Who might now be in danger because
Oh.
there's a possibility.
Hey, look at it this way. If we finally manage to kill Caltrol, then we might get our 100
We can get the
gold.
money, yeah. That'd be nice. Well, anybody else want to look for anybody while we're here?
The
Or shall we
only
have a nap?
person I was thinking it'd be worth looking for was
Also in there.
Kadroth.
Good.
No point looking at home.
Should we go to sleep then?
Yeah.
Then we can
Or
head back.
do we want to check out what the moon does on any of the other faces?
No, they were the only two with words, weren't they?
I'm just gonna go outside and just
Face.
Gaze,
turn
face,
the thing
questions,
around to.
move.
Lucius goes, oh, thank you so much, my arm. And yeah, you move it around, nothing happens on the other moon phases.
Cool.
So the old tomb opens in Half Moon, and then the one with gaze.
You
Face
gaze
and-
face
yeah.
questions, yeah.
That makes sense.
Yep.
Alright,
Alright.
well, after we've got whatever we were getting from Lonelywood for killing a moose, we can head to
50
Brinchander, I
gold.
guess. Okay. I can't.
50 gold or more. We have to,
We're underbid.
no!
I'm gonna stop
We have to take the moose's head back
I'm
with
gonna
us
stop.
for,
chopping their head off.
Oh yeah.
we were meant to take evidence to the dinosaur that we killed Ravison.
We can do that.
Her ashes.
We burnt everything.
Is there anything?
Did we burn her staff
Yeah,
as
she got
well?
stuff or anything?
Like,
No, whatever. No, you didn't break.
When I was detecting magic, did I trip over the staff and find out that it's really good?
It's not very magical.
Did she have any,
unfortunately,
like-
it is just a focus.
Did she have any like, I don't know, significant cloak clasps or anything?
Yeah,
that
I'll
could
say
take-
as you poke around in the ashes, you can find.
Something metal.
Yeah, you can find like a little metal clasp or a little. Oh, she wouldn't wear metal. You find a little string of
She would-
beads
yeah,
that
that
would-
that'll do.
Let's hope that she hasn't already killed the dinosaur.
Yeah.
Well, we get to make a round trip, I guess.
well, might go around.
So-
The quickest way is still go back to Targos and then
Totally.
back to Bremen,
Did
right?
we have to go back? Oh yeah, we do have to go through time.
Yeah, it's
Or we could find a boat on this side and go across the lake. But I don't.
it's so much ice.
I do not want to risk that when there's
Yeah.
possible more things in there.
I have about a million things to think about now, so maybe I'll take the first watch.
Yep, go for it.
Fine.
I'll wake you up in a couple of hours.
Sure.
I'll take third then, I guess. Good night.
That's
And
obviously.
you all settle in for a long rest, and the night passes by uneventfully. In the morning, the moonbeam disappears from the moon dial, and semblance of a morning appears.
I was gonna make a check to see if. No, I did it and I fucked up. Never mind. I got distracted by it being Kadroth.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I was just like, did I ask about moon gods? And I was like, yeah, no, you got an 8.
You did.
Yeah.
Baroth,
Hello.
gonna need a charisma saving throw from you.
Oh shit! Forgot. Let's use the black dice. 15.
Success.
Hey.
I feel like this DC is only going to get higher.
Nevertheless, you spend the night.
Pondering my oar.
With your oar
Pondering my oar.
in your hand.
Ponder the oar.
But you awaken having had a long rest.
At some point,
Good morning.
at some point I should probably get to the valley.
The
Why
valley.
Valley?
Oh, the
Go
Dwarven Valley.
home and see if anybody knows anything about this ore.
Is that nearer to here than going back to Targos or Brinchanda?
You gotta go over the ridge.
Is that impossible?
People usually go through the valley rather than over the ridge.
Oh, so we would have to.
I think we go through. Is it round about there?
Yeah, you take.
I'd
off-
know
you-
from.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. It is closer to the Dwarven Valley to here than it is to Targos, for example, or Brindana.
Yeah.
So we could.
Make a pit stop.
We could go visit your people first.
Maybe.
I mean, is there a possibility that Sefik and Kadroth are in.
That might be.
Are in Caer Dineval? Because he was supposedly from Caer Dineval. I don't know if he would have gone to ground. Or
I don't know Caer Dineval that well.
By the time we get there, they might have moved. And by the time we get to the Dwarven Valley, we might have moved. We should probably deal with the.
We don't know where Kadroth or Keltro are.
When
No,
on
but
the
they're going
spine
to a
in
big
the
city.
room,
Yeah.
was there any, like how the towns will have a crest? Was there any sign of any crest?
There was no sign of any crest. No, it was a very, very lavish room. Probably the most lavish room you've seen thus far.
Yeah.
Even though you've been in some speakers' houses.
Yeah. Do I have any idea where that kind of money might be?
It's going to be a city.
I'll say there was.
Oh shit, shut up.
I mean, yeah, that kind of money is kind of everywhere.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Come down, though.
Okay, what I'm getting at is so you saw very clearly what kind of stood out was that even though the decorations were very lavish, the walls were all stone.
Oh.
As in kind of like stone slabs or cut stone?
Cut stone masonry.
Okay, so yeah, they're probably in a rock.
In a rock?
Or maybe they're in a cairn.
Cave underground.
Could
Well,
be.
it-
It's a fucking lavish hole in the ground, apparently.
There was a window.
Like
counts as
when,
a
you
stone.
said,
I assume
you
they're in a rock.
when you said masonry,
Yeah.
you mean like it's like stone set in stone, not like a flat stone.
Yeah, no,
yeah,
stone set in.
That's why
yeah.
I said cut like stone
Slabs.
slabs.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not that.
Okay.
It's masonry.
It's
Right.
like stone bricks.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
It looks like inside a castle.
Okay.
Oh, like fucking
Caer
Caer
Dineval.
Caer
Dineval
Dineval.
or Caer Konig doesn't have a castle.
Caer Konig has kind of pitiful ruins of a castle, and
Right.
those ruins are just a couple of stones at this point.
I mean,
Cairdenval seems likely then.
Probably what I meant was it's probably a priority to deal with them first before I find out
Before they get
what this
Defois.
ore is.
oh, I see.
That can
Valley's
wait.
on the way to Cairdenval if we want to cut across the plains, which is a terrible idea, but we've done that before, so...
Yes, and it went really well.
It went fantastic.
We didn't get killed by a giant.
Yeah, we did get told if we came across the giant again that it would eat us.
Yep.
We also didn't get killed by a druid who we smashed last night.
We did. Yep.
You're right. Let's kill the giant.
No, I'm not. No,
Definitely take on a giant.
That's
Boss
not
that's
what
kneecap.
I'm
You know,
suggesting.
I've been feeling bolstered since yesterday. I reckon we can take on the giant.
Oh wait, have we lost our temporary hit points from Song of Rest?
No, they're permanent hit points.
Oh, they're permanent.
It's a boost. To
It's
like,
a boost to the amount you get when you take a rest. So you roll an additional d6 when you take a rest.
Oh, okay. Well,
On top of the hit die that you roll.
can I borrow a rubber? Thank you.
Oh, you got one. Cool.
Yeah.
I thought it was temporary hit points.
Nah.
I was already at full health.
Let's mark our way on the trees as we
Yeah,
go
totally.
and head back to Lonelywood because Nimsy was offering us a decent amount of money.
I can't tell what that was the name.
You forgot that they were called Nimsy.
Think for my own personal sanity.
Nimsy Huddle.
Who's got the moose head?
me.
I can't carry the moose head.
I've got like strapped to my back or something.
Yeah, you
Antlers
wrap it
sticking
in.
out either side of me.
You wrap it. Yeah, exactly.
It's
It looks
probably
really
about
bad.
as big as you.
Like
so.
bone wings.
Yeah, no, exactly. You wrap it in rope so you can like haul it over your
Yeah.
shoulder, and as you do, the four of you start trudging off once again into the woods.
And we've also got the beads or whatever from Ravison to prove the
Yes.
dinosaur.
You've got the
that
proof, yes.
she's dead.
Yes, exactly that.
Absolutely, you do.
Okay, I'm gonna write down that I have Ravison's like necklace.
I'm just gonna write down moose.
We have an entire.
There we go.
You follow the marks all the way back. Walk for a good few hours, but return to Lonelywood. The small, quiet town is a very, very welcome sight. As you see it appear amongst the trees.
Were we still getting weird vibes from the woods when we were leaving them?
Oh, like sending us off the path.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like you're walking along a current that's pushing you in the direction you want.
Oh, so it's like, oh
almost.
god, they're leaving. Go, get
A little bit, yeah.
We're
Leave me alone.
We're like going over the marks as we go, so there's like a
Yeah.
like a clear path of marks for if we wanted to follow it back.
Absolutely, yeah.
If we wanted to struggle our way through again.
Yeah, okay. But you return to Lonelywood. Going straight to Nimsy's?
Yep.
Yeah, with the big old moose.
Give it its fucking moose head.
Welcome, Moose. And as you knock on his door, he opens up, smiley and happily.
Got your present, Nimsy.
Oh my God!
It's probably as big as them.
Yeah, probably.
Oh yeah, that little
They're a
halfling
halfling.
there.
Yeah.
He's a little halfling boy.
He's holding it by the antlers, just like.
Oh my God, you've done it!
Yep.
Look, my God, you've done it! Like they've done it! They've done it!
They probably don't let the kids.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
maybe what was the kid? What was the kid called? It was something really
Oh, the
cute.
kid was called. Wait, I've got it.
Squibble.
What's that?
Scoop.
Scoop. That's it. Yeah, Scoop.
I was
Maybe
surprisingly
maybe
close.
don't let Scoop see.
Oh, Scoop. There's some really boring stuff at the door. You don't want to come in.
It's taxes.
Accountancy.
Ah, gross.
And girls. I don't know. Are they at that age yet?
It's 5, so perfect.
5,
Yeah, perfect.
so-
Ew.
Yeah.
Did dwarves segregate their children by gender?
No. I mean, like they like young boys
don't
think
all have beards.
young girls have. What do they call them? Like lice, but they've got a weird name for them.
Cooties.
That one.
This is not a thing that happens in the Feywild.
No,
It's not a thing that happens among orcs either.
No, it's not really a dwarf thing.
But amongst humans, absolutely.
Yeah, definitely a human thing. I don't know. We're living in a human
Why did you-
society.
Cutie's meant to be a human disease.
Cooties are
The lurgy.
Well, gosh, you've saved Lonelywood. I prepared this for you. Here you are, and hands over a bundle of coin for you.
Yep.
Why?
So we can split it.
Oh, alright.
I've got a giant moose head on my
Oh
back.
yeah, no, I feel like it's rude to start counting it.
No,
with
it's fine.
it.
No,
I've
it's
got
just
a giant
because moose.
head on my back.
Okay, yeah,
and
no,
I
I
want to take it off.
I pocket the money for later for in the pub or whatever.
Hmm.
the
In
counting.
the pub with the rumour spreading.
No.
Nah.
Sitting in the snow somewhere. Sitting in my house. My house is
Your
here.
house.
Our house.
We can go to my house and count money. It's done.
It's done. And we are so grateful.
Do you want the head or like what do you want to do with
Do you want
this?
to mount it?
I
just
don't
town square?
particularly.
I can just fucking throw it into.
Oh, I
this-
think some of the lads down at the pub would love to have a look at that. So I think
Yeah,
we're gonna.
sure.
I think that's going to be a mighty trophy. Absolutely.
Maybe we'll
Says
get a
that
free
guy.
drink out of it.
We did
Not
get
from-
paid in alcohol in the last town,
This is true.
so I think that seems like a tradition.
Well, speaking of the pub and well, Lonely Wood in general, I think people are going to want to know who did this brilliant deed for them. So, do you have a name? Is there something we could
No, we
call
do not.
you?
We
We
do,
have-
it's the all or nothing.
The all or nothing boys.
We've got to think of a better
The
name.
All or Nothing Boys.
No, it's a bit of a joke, Nimsy.
Oh, sorry.
I mean, if you just call it fucking all or nothing.
Lucius's lads. Lucius's lads. I think we were playing with that. No.
I wish I took the spell silence.
I did. No.
Bubble it around Lucius's head.
Well, you don't have to. I mean, you don't have to have a name. I'm
Um,
just thinking for your branding, it might be good.
Branding.
I
Is
don't-
that what we're at now?
Are we at branding?
Are we at brand?
I don't think we're at branding. For now, Aster's friends,
Yeah, okay.
because they know my name here. No,
Oster is from here.
kind of.
Well, yeah, for 6 months.
It's a short term.
Yeah.
I mean, we could just list our names alphabetically.
Yeah, that's the point. Can we make a word bolt?
What?
Bolt.
Bolt.
Barrel, Oster, Lucius, and Tonaich.
The bolts.
Bolts.
Or just bolt.
The bolts.
Yeah.
Because if you're a knoll, we run away.
That could be running away. That could be crossbow bolts.
Lightning bolt.
Lightning bolt. I can
My
work on
my more sort of vaguely, if you squint, looks like the
that. For now, we're the bolts.
The bolts. The bolts. Go tell everyone.
Something that sounded
Take this to
really
the tavern
cool, and then you said
and,
it out loud, and we're like, ooh.
Let's take it to the tavern. Let's tell everyone at the tavern that the bolts
You know,
saved.
I'm gonna regret this.
We're gonna change our name
Sure.
in every town, and it's just gonna
The
be
Bolty Boys saved our Lonelywood. That's what we're gonna tell them,
I
everyone.
preferred it when it was the all or nothing boys.
I
all or
quite
nothing
like
boys.
I quite like all or nothing. It acknowledges our faults.
I don't think when you're advertising yourselves as a mercenary party, which I'm not sure we're doing.
Are we advertising us? Is that what we're doing here?
I mean, we've been paid for 3 mercenary jobs.
Yeah,
I've
we
got
haven't been
literally no
advertising. We just
idea
kind
what's
of rocked
happening.
up and like, hey, we saw you had some shit going on. We can do the thing.
Okay, I'm gonna just write down all or nothing boys / the bolts.
All or nothing bolts.
Bolt.
No, I don't like that.
There is no one in our group with an S. It's Bolt.
Like the John Travolta dog.
My last
If that was John Travolta.
Yeah.
That's
You
upsetting.
bet.
my last name begins with S. Does that help?
No,
Okay.
because bolts sounds worse. The bolts.
The bolts.
The bolt. The bolt from
Or
the
just
blue.
bolt. I don't know. This is a conversation that we can
Or it
figure
could
out.
be the blots.
No.
Slob.
I was gonna say the tall.
Told.
They've just been standing in the doorway,
Yeah, we're
holding a
just-
moose
Sorry,
head.
Nimsy.
Yeah, we'll take the moose head
Yeah, we'll
to
take
the
the moose.
pub.
Oh, it seems like Nimsy's husband is going to take it to the pub and kind of mount it there.
Yeah.
And, spread your legend far and wide. You can go. You're welcome to go with if you wish.
Do,
I want a free drink.
we can try and get a. Hey, Gil, do you reckon they'll buy us a drink for saving the town?
Oh, right, I'll buy you drinks for all of you. Come on, come along to the
Fantastic.
pub. Let's have a little.
Let's go.
Let's have a cheeky one.
Oh yeah, we should probably have a look at that as well.
Oh,
Forgot
yeah.
about that. Forgot about the hanging.
It's just been happening around here, isn't it? Time flies.
Yeah,
Time flies when you spend a day mining in a barrel.
that you didn't need to do.
As the door opens, and the moose head is held aloft in glorious celebration.
You're gonna get it through the door sideways.
Oh yeah. So it's holding it up from outside the door, and then you guys from
Oh,
behind.
yeah.
No, pivot it around a little bit. There we go. And
I'll
eventually.
it down a bit then.
Right. Hang on.
Oh, she was snagged on the frame.
Ah shit! And as it finally enters through the door, the tavern erupts in roarous applause, and Huddle Nimsy shouts out, "Cheers to the bolts! Yay!" And the entire tavern just roars in celebration for all of you.
The more I hear it out loud, the less I like it.
We'll have to come up with something
Yeah, we'll
better.
come up with something better. That's fine.
We'll have a brainstorming session after we've
Yeah,
had a few
while
drinks.
we're walking through the snow.
Yeah.
While we're pissed, that's a great idea.
Ooh.
Yeah. And drinks keep coming. They're first
Drinking
from
it.
the speaker, but then once you finish them, more and more people keep buying you drinks.
I'm fucking doing it.
I'm not gonna get drunk because we're in the fucking tavern with the rumour mill, and I don't want to.
That's true.
I've got advantage against poisoning, so
Keep drinking. It counts. It counts. Okay. Cool.
Oster's like
what
goat
you do?
peoples get weirdly big, but only on like either end of the hourglass shape. The middle stays thin.
Oh, that's horrifying.
Yeah, the more I do it, it's just to annoy you.
Who's going hard? You're going
I'm
hard.
absolutely going
You're
on.
not going hard.
Yeah, no, I think I am.
You're going hard, yeah, hell
Oster
yeah.
hasn't been
I feel like
drunk
Lucius
in
would
a
go
long
hard
time.
as well.
I'll go semi-hard.
Oh,
Seven,
Lucius is just like alternating between playing the guitar to try and make some extra money and also drinking hard.
Very good.
Getting worse and worse at the guitar. Or maybe better. Maybe they're better at it when they're drunk. This is not my character decision to make. Yeah, Oster is getting trashed though.
Again,
Oster has not been trashed since they've been in Icewind Dale.
I love it. Wonderful. Okay, so you keep a drinking. You all keep down in drinks. I'll
Chill.
say if we do that, if you look through the pouch,
Yeah.
you find 80 gold.
Ooh.
Oh shit!
That's 20 each.
Oh shit, brew.
We're rich.
We are fucking rich.
And in the pouch, it was a very big pouch. In the pouch there is also
Diamond.
looks like a little diamonds. Looks like a thermos, a metal cylinder, and a note attached to it in Nimsy's handwriting that says, it says, "My very special brew."
Do I know anything
Enjoy.
about Nimsy's very special brew?
I haven't heard anything.
Oh.
If you open it and you smell it, it's clearly some kind of stew. It's clearly some kind of very hearty little stew.
Oh, we'll save that for the road.
Mm.
Does that count as a ration? Should I just write down Nimsy's stew?
Do you want to spend 10 minutes identifying it?
Oh yeah, I do.
Oh,
Oster before.
that's a magic item.
Ooh.
It's gonna be like an endless thermos or something.
I think that'd be too powerful a thing to go into this.
Potion of vitality, lads.
Oh, never mind.
Removes all exhaustion, cures any disease or poison. The next 24 hours you regain the maximum number of hit points for any hit die you spend. Crimson liquid, crimson stew. Pulses
that was-
with dull light.
Yeah, we're supposed to get this this potion some other way, but I decided to give it to you this way.
As a thermos, love it.
Is there a paperclip somewhere?
God no.
Imagine.
If you come by tomorrow, I can give you all the paper clips your little heart desires.
Just bring paper clips for the next game.
I'll give it. Yeah,
Paper
absolutely.
clips for the next game. Okay.
I'm the stationary king, man. I got
Yes.
so much.
I put it in front of.
I'm not gonna break. I'm not stealing from work. That's not what I'm doing. I'll bring a
They're
paper
not
clip.
stealing from work.
I'll bring you a paper clip.
So we've all stolen a paperclip from work.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Like,
That's not a
That's part of your pay.
not a big deal.
Like-
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, the drinks come and they keep on coming. So I'll need. If you just keep drinking, I'm gonna need the two of you to make a Constitution saving throw. You with advantage.
Huh?
Do I actually
With
get advantage for poison?
Yeah, I think that counts as poison.
That's a natural one.
Oh dear.
That's 2 on this dice tonight. So goodbye, buddy. It was nice knowing you.
Yeah.
Did you also roll a 1?
No.
Did you
With advantage, that's a 9.
Cool. Yeah.
7 and
No.
a 4.
You lost each a number of drinks equal to your Constitution modifier.
2.
2.
On your third drink, you
Oh.
both feel it
Hi.
hit. Boom. You are very tipsy. You are poisoned.
Dope.
We're actually poisoned.
You're actually poisoned.
Actually poisoned.
Poison with alcohol.
Oh, the poison
did
could.
not take the spell for getting rid of poison.
Nope, but we can have a sleep after this.
So we're not going anywhere today.
You two look like shit.
Yeah,
That's
I haven't
very
had
rude.
That's very strong drinks.
looks like two gentlemen who are in need of another pint. There
Yes.
you go. There you go.
Yes, I haven't been drunk since I was living in the woods and I brewed my own alcohol. It was chewy. I am not good at making cider.
Probably too much apple in the cider.
No, it's more there was stuff growing in it.
That's even worse.
Chewing gum alcohol. You could take that out in the woods while you're
Chewing
logging.
gum alcohol.
Yeah, you got,
I don't know.
get
It
drunk
wasn't.
as
It
you are.
wasn't chewy in a gum
If you-
kind of way.
You invent that, I'll buy it.
I wouldn't know where to begin.
Fucking
I
100
mean,
platinum,
you
right
already
away.
did it, just do what you did.
It was not chewy in a gum kind of way. It was
Said
chewy
100
in
platinum, figure it out.
What? 100 platinum?
100 platinum, let's figure
100,000 platinum if you make me
I
the
think
chewy.
he's lying.
Let's figure it out
I'm not
now.
fuck- I'm not fucking lying.
I don't think Gil
Not
has
fuck-
100,000
fucking lying.
platinum.
Has Gil been drinking as well?
Chewy. Oh yeah. Oh
I
yeah,
don't
very
think
good.
Gil has 100,000 platinum. I just don't.
Well, it's,
Oh yeah, very fun. Yeah.
gave us 80 gold for killing moose. So.
Yeah, I don't think they've got more.
To be fair, it was a real fucking moose. Have you seen the fucking moose?
Yeah,
We did.
Yeah.
We did.
We
We
killed
Have you
it.
seen that thing?
Yeah, we
we
fucking
were
killed it.
face to face.
Tonaich is the angry sober person. Yes, we saw the moose.
Fucking moose.
We killed the moose. Right? Oh, Gil. Let's come talk. We got a secret to talk about. This guy at the inn who's dead. You think someone killed him?
I think someone killed him.
Who?
Miserable bastard he was. Could have been fucking anyone.
Oh, good, that's not fun. Could have been
Enemies
anyone
around
in
every
town.
corner. But it's only in
Is
town.
everybody in town?
I'll tell you what, people don't travel much these days. There's gonna be someone in
It's
town.
a scary lady behind the bar.
Don't say that. She can
Oh,
hear you.
she probably heard that actually. Yeah.
She's staring right at me.
No, but she is very much staring out into the common room, and she looks very attentive.
She probably heard that. Is she can she hear this?
Probably.
What about that?
Probably.
That goes on for another 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Save the audience.
Tona's getting a slightly red mark here from how many times they've been
Oh, you've got
I'm
your
fine. No, it's
own
fine.
thing.
Don't.
You're
It's
white.
fine. It's fine. It's
How
fine.
did you even go, Pinky? You've got green skin.
My blood's still red.
That's good to know. I didn't know that. Mine's purple.
Prove it. No, wait, don't.
No.
No, bad idea.
I didn't think that through.
What?
So cute.
Wait, so
I think
so
us-
everybody. Sorry, go on.
No, you carry
I was
on.
going to say everybody's a suspect. Did
Wait.
you-
What you're saying is
Did you do it?
everybody in this room is a suspect. Whoa.
We weren't here. The three of us, four of us. The
Oh yeah, the
fish,
bar,
the
the bar
fish boy
that's
was not here.
drinking, singing, and floating.
Oh,
in
he's
the
so
corner.
fucked. He's already like passed out.
That seems
He's
likely.
already passed out. What the
He
hell?
doesn't make a lot of money.
He tries his best.
Cat's not,
He
Cat's
tries-
not currently in the chest.
Cat's not here to defend herself.
Cat's just.
Doesn't make a lot of money, so he's not used to the alcohol. Unlike me, I can hold my drink.
Yeah.
Hey.
Very good drink. That's
So everybody except the four of us is a suspect. What about Scoop? Scoop's too young
Scoop
to
is-
commit a murder.
Oh, Scoop's done some fucked up shit. Listen, now, like, I love him. He's my boy. He's gonna inherit the entire. No, it's an election. He can't inherit the.
You can't inherit the town.
Can't
That
do
would
that.
be legal. No,
Yeah, no,
illegal.
but he's my boy. Man, like he's drawn so many stick figures on the walls though. Don't know where he finds the paint. We don't have the paint.
Maybe he's doing it like scratching off the paint.
Oh.
Or using charcoal from the fireplace.
Oh.
I'm a great detective.
It's
It is.
red paint.
Oh,
Let's find out who's.
I got my drink on myself.
Oh, that's gonna stain. That is.
That's
You-
nice cider.
You're gonna regret that in the morning.
I'm gonna be damp in the morning.
So
Can I
If
have
you get-
another drink?
If you get a cider, please
no,
not
right.
frozen cider.
I don't want frozen cider on my ship.
And
Well, you're gonna have
We're
to
not-
stay indoors all day.
Yes,
all night.
sounds good.
Hmm.
Why
cold
do I need
breeze.
Because I don't want to be drunk.
to- Oh,
I
that's,
drank a bit. I've had like
that's probably fair.
3.
We'll get to the story in a moment.
no, I
didn't
don't want to
plan-
interrupt this.
No, it's fine.
No, keep going.
It was very important.
It's very important to pretend to be drunk in a D&D game. It's like one of those essential campaign moments. Like the bathhouse scene and the drinking scene. They just,
Yeah, they got a hat.
the beach
Beach
episode.
episode. In Icewind Dale, where we all go skinny dipping.
So I didn't
in
mean
the
to interrupt
sea
you
of
guys, so-
moving ice.
So-
I haven't been drunk for a long time.
I can tell.
I also haven't had much to celebrate for a long time. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, he's still.
I'm
He's still.
so sorry.
It's fine. No, I'm gonna get frozen inside.
Another drink just appears.
Thank you.
You don't know who's handing it. I mean, they just keep appearing.
Yeah,
Everything past 3 feet is a blur at this point.
Yeah.
we've just got so many like
Like-
glasses and things stacked.
Like giant, like pupils on the outside edges with like a thin little slit.
I'm gonna
in
be
the
honest. That's honestly. That's like okay.
middle. It's what?
Nothing. It's fine.
I
Nothing.
think-
It's fine.
I think I should
What?
stop drinking or I'm going to die.
What? No.
I think I'm. Am I dead already?
No, pretty sure.
Wait. And I do my detect undead thing. You're not dead.
Oh god, I thought I was when you looked at me. Your eyes have gone super weird.
How? Is it made of glass or is it made of metal?
The
The tankard.
oh yeah, no, it is like a
A Barth tries to like
yeah,
draw
metal.
it on like a piece of paper or something, but just gets distracted and starts
I
just
look at my
doing
reflection
scribbles.
in the metal tankard.
You're gonna hypnotize yourself doing that. Yep.
No, that's not what they do.
Could be that.
That was big.
Yep.
Okay.
You're almost more pupil than iris. Can you?
What?
Nothing. It's fine. Stop staring at me, please.
Okay, sorry, it's rude.
Thank you.
Maybe I should have some water. Can I have some water?
And as you shout that,
Think of trouble.
the door swings open and a cold breeze flies across
Here comes
the tavern.
Septic.
And as many of the patrons go, oh, come on, close the door, close the bloody door.
Cold.
And as you look at the open door, you see Captain Scath standing in the doorway,
Fuck.
looking straight at you.
Little Targos boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
No.
the target.
Should we be hiding?
I don't know.
I think it's a little bit.
Is he looking at us?
They are looking straight at you.
Yeah, they've seen us.
They
Door closes. They and two gods.
Capitan, would you like a drink?
Hi, Scath.
I
Bit fun.
would like a drink, actually. Thank you.
Oh,
There's probably plenty still on the table.
I haven't actually started this one. I would like some water before we have a conversation.
Have some wine
Danae,
if
please.
Go ahead. Danae looks at you.
What water, please? Thank you.
And a mug of water appears.
I just down it immediately.
Can I get another?
He
Can
just-
I get another glass of water, please?
Ah!
Right, that's half of it. And I'll drink the rest of it. Drink it.
Okay.
You're a bit far north.
Maybe we let Tonaich
Well-
do all the talking.
Why me?
Because you're not drunk.
Why?
Lucius is passed out.
What do you want?
You're having a fun night, I hear.
Huh?
Yes, we are. We were. What do you want?
Wow.
Sorry.
I think we're in trouble.
Just thinking of all the spells I have
Shut
and
up.
nothing stops me being drunk.
Well,
That's
first of
very
all,
Fuck.
on behalf of the city of Targos, I'd like to extend our thank you for cooperating with our agreement. Really appreciate it. You've been keeping yourself busy elsewhere.
Oh yeah, that was,
Technically, that's true.
yeah. We just
did do that.
left because we
We
were
left.
we were causing problems.
Now,
My accent's gone.
the reason I'm
So is
here,
mine.
you're a talented lot, and us in Targos, the Council of the Speakers, the City Council, I should say, we're looking to shift gears a little bit. How interested would you be in a little business deal, a little job?
I think this is really not the time to be discussing business.
This is the best time.
No, shut up.
No, I'd like to discuss it now, in vino
Yeah,
veritas, so to speak.
In veins, truth.
No.
Exactly.
No, it's
Now,
fine. Fine. I know Celestial. It's
I
fine.
will.
Latin Celestial.
Now, you were offered a significant sum of money to find Sefik Caltro, correct?
No.
No.
We were offered money to kill him.
We're offered him money to keep someone safe. That's it.
No, he didn't know that part.
Don't fucking care at this point.
Okay, sure.
We had to. Wait.
How about we
was
have the
killed?
conversation in the morning?
No, I'd like to have it now.
I'm
thank
sure you would, but we'd like to have it in the morning.
This is gonna be fun.
It's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be fun.
How am I
It's gonna be fun.
supposed to insinuate that?
That
Or how am I supposed to interpret that?
interpret it as we've just had a long fucking day tracking down a murderous moose and then finding our way back again, and now we're tired and we'd like to celebrate and would like to discuss further business in a better mindset in the morning.
Also, I'm very drunk.
Also that.
I'm not that.
They're both very drunk, and I'm sure,
Bar falls off the table.
neither of
It's on
us
the table. So.
Look!
would want to have
Look!
deals made under altered
You're
mindsets.
speaking. To the captain of the guard.
Indeed I am. I'm very tired.
Is that an apology?
Take it as you will.
Is this deal gonna have us
Alright.
killing innocent people?
The offer you received for hunting Cephalic Caltro,
Yes.
we're inclined to double it.
Okay.
For Cephalic Caltro.
For Cephalic Caltro.
Okay.
Okay.
Why?
The caveat is we request that you keep the entire thing very hush and don't tell anyone. I mean anyone.
Which is why you're discussing this deal in the Rumour Mill
being
Tavern.
very quiet. This is a whispered conversation.
Yeah.
I look at Danae. Is Danae looking right at us?
No, not right.
Okay.
Only they have the whispers. So I can't hear.
We are willing to double it if you are willing to kill Caltro as quietly as possible without alerting anyone to the fact that Caltro is no longer alive. And I mean anyone. You must be ghosts in
Wait.
this
Ooh, we're so good at
circumstance.
Wait.
Do you want another glass of water?
Yes.
Mhm.
So you didn't want us to kill Caltro before.
It was that we were making a loud thing about it. We were upsetting the
Oh.
status quo.
I never upset that thing.
Status quo.
You were talking perfect celestial a second ago.
I'm not fluent.
When Elsa's drunk, they talk celestial.
No. When else is drunk, they slip into Sylvan, which they've been trying very hard not to do. Wait. Okay. Kill. What if we have a previously outstanding contract for when he's dead? Can we tell that person?
Absolutely not.
Then I think
This
you
would
need to
override
triple
the
it
contract.
because there's money that we won't be getting because we're doing your job.
No, that's where the doubling comes in.
Oh no, that's a good point.
I got a question. How did you find us here?
I
We're
heard-
normally so subtle.
Yeah, well, that was the point I was getting to. You want us to be ghosts, but you found us here.
Oh, you can be seen wherever Caltro is, but it must not come out into public knowledge that Caltro is dead.
Technically, he's already dead.
Okay. What does that mean?
He's dead.
He
He's
was
undead.
dead, and then he became not dead, and now he's undead, which is still technically dead.
Huh.
Oster is completely lost there. He's still technically dead. There we go. That's back. Technically
I
dead.
love it.
Nearly Zaren.
But then,
Technically dead.
but that kind of, I mean, I don't see a problem with that at the moment.
No.
And if it does become public knowledge, then what?
And we
Well,
don't get paid.
I'll request that you sign a contract. If it becomes common knowledge and it was you that revealed that knowledge, that's a breach of contract.
And if it wasn't us that revealed that
Then
knowledge,
it's not our fault.
yeah.
Essentially, Cephalic Caltro is posing a significant threat to Icewind Dale. But the idea of Cephalic Caltro is advantageous to Icewind Dale.
I have a question.
I was fully on board until you said that.
I mean, it's still beneficial for culture.
It's still probably the
beneficial.
greater, like
I don't
the
like-
lesser evil.
I don't like lesser evils or greater evils. I think they're all evils. Okay.
You're gonna kill
I've had 2 glasses of water now. Is there like some kind of bread or something I can eat that will sort of like...
You can, but you're not going to sober up in
Yeah,
time.
okay. I'm not in a negotiating position. Is there a time frame in which
which this needs to be done.
Expediently.
It was cool. It was
Can
something
it
we
wait
want.
until tomorrow?
Wait till
Yes, I can't wait until tomorrow.
Good.
Okay, wait.
Less expediently than this conversation had.
Kill Caltro. Tell nobody that we have killed Caltro.
Except you.
Except Scat.
So we can be paid.
Except them so they can give us some money.
Yes.
Okay.
For Scaps to snap.
Oh, they're getting there.
Set the whole tavern on
They
fire.
have chosen to have this conversation
Yeah.
with us while we're trashed.
Yeah.
We offered them tomorrow.
You
isn't
know,
it?
you know, like part of Tonaich reason was like for their benefit as well.
Have they realised yet that the problem is in fact Oster and Barrel?
They fully look like they don't want to be here. They
Yeah.
they're clearly sent here on a mission that they probably object to.
We gave them the option, they turned it down.
Yeah,
That's
the,
their problem.
the messenger then.
I don't
I
see
can't
it.
feel my mouth.
This
That fucking chair.
Oh, no,
Oh my
no.
god.
Every time.
I think I'm fine.
Good.
Wanna check it?
I think it's just the seat.
It's because it keeps
It's
popping
because
up.
the seat pops out.
Oh,
yeah,
right.
no,
Okay.
I'm fine.
I don't see a problem with this. If it does turn out to be a problem with this,
Then we don't get paid.
is we don't get paid, and the problem is going to be a much bigger problem anyway. It's going to be we get hunted by a city kind of thing.
Yeah.
Will we get tracked down if some shit happens, or are we just gonna not get paid?
Some shit happens.
If
What are you insinuating?
if it gets out that he's dead and we killed him.
Will it be you that?
I'm looking at
If we-
hypothetical situations here.
If we're not as quiet as we could have been,
We want to know the terms of this contract before we fucking sign it.
if we're not getting paid, we could deal with that. If we're getting hunted down and murdered for accidentally letting slip,
I'm not gonna tell anyone.
Have you got the
No,
contract?
Officially, you will be considered in breach of contract. You will not get paid, and you are not likely to receive any more work from the town of Targos.
perfect. That's fine. We can
Sounds-
deal with that.
And unofficially,
no, there's no one officially.
And they lean forward.
Well, it falls off the chair.
Unofficially, I don't want to fucking be here, but if you make life difficult for us, we can make life very difficult for you.
I have no plans to make your life difficult
Wow.
on purpose.
Wonderful, neither do I.
That's good.
do you have the contract on you?
What do we have? Oh,
I'm keeping it
Yeah, no,
away
you-
from these.
no, you.
As soon as you said the word contract, they were like,
Right, I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna put it in my bag. We're gonna read that.
Well,
We're gonna
I'm
read
hoping to
that
get back to
tomorrow.
Targos tonight.
Well, I'm sorry, but we're not going to sign it tonight. Well, half of the and 3/4 of the party is pissed out of their minds.
you can read.
Alright,
You carry
well then I'll
that.
take that back, thank you.
What, permanently?
Nope. If you are still interested, come and see us in Targos. You have
Much
3
better.
days
That I will take.
3 days to see you in Targos, or 3 days to do
to
the job.
sign the contract.
Okay, sounds good.
You
We're
picked
going.
We
you
can
picked
get
the
back
worst
every
time to
day.
find us.
And they stand up without so much of a word. He turns around and leaves.
Have fun getting home in the dark.
It's always dark.
They stop in the door.
For the love of
They turn around and look at you. Is there something you've got to say to me?
No, not really. I think I've already said it.
I thought the drunk people were going to be causing a fight.
This is not
Alright.
what I wanted in this tonight. So
You don't want this job offer.
no, I don't want to be dealing with the prospect of a job offer.
Well, we're drunk. We're the problem.
I
not
wanted to
you.
be dealing with my friends who are drunk, and then going to bed.
That's a fucking that's
So you don't want to be here. Go home. I wish you a wonderful journey, and we will maybe see you in 3 days.
Yeah, don't bother. And Scath picks up the contract and rips it
wait.
apart.
Wait, but I did want to do that job.
Well, I came here with a job, and it seemed like
No.
some of you clearly not interested.
I never said I wasn't interested. That's your
Do
insinuation.
you mean our fucking about actually has consequences in this
That's how
campaign?
I'm fucking so.
I'm not fucking about. I'm drunk. I would rather have this conversation when I was sober.
I'd like to remind you all that since you didn't sign a contract, nothing bad will come to you should you speak of this conversation. Officially. And they turn around and they leave.
That's possibly the worst it could have gone. And
Yeah.
and why?
What?
Why couldn't we have just said thank you? We'll see you in Targos.
I don't want to have a good. You know what? Fuck it. I don't fucking care. I don't.
I kind of care. 200 gold is so much money.
And 100 gold is also a lot of fucking money.
That's a good point.
Oh, why did it have to happen when I was waiting?
Yeah, that was the point I was trying to bring it up with him. Them.
Is not the same as you and me.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't want to be here. Can we go to bed?
Yeah, my bed, the house.
That's already asleep.
Your
No.
house.
House. You take Lucius.
Should get Lucius off the floor.
Yeah, we get Lucius off the floor.
You lift up Lucius.
I don't imagine that he weighs a lot.
No, very
I'll
light,
carry him.
very light fish
I'll
boy.
carry him.
And as you leave, the rest of the tavern pipe up and go, alright, before you go, to the boats!
That's not
Fucking
fair.
heroes!
Oh, yeah, thank you.
Woo!
Who's the boss?
It's us
Oh,
for now.
shit.
Hey, we made up this little song for you. We love the boats!
Pull us out the door.
Ding! The door slams.
Oh, I was gonna say also listens to them.
Yeah,
That's
You
all
can
that
say
was.
yeah.
That's probably all that.
Um,
Yeah, you realise after We Love the Bolts there isn't much of a consensus
No.
on what the following lyrics
Yeah.
are.
It's those words.
Yeah. And with mixed emotions, you go back to Osta's house and settle in for another night's rest. And on
I'm gonna
that,
go pace the town for a bit.
you go pace the town for a bit. And on that, we're gonna go for a break.
Cool.
Right, yeah. Oh, yeah, breaks, that happens.
Yeah, they happen. Oh, by the way, yes, I say you have a long rest.
Yay.
Remember to mark off your rations
Yeah.
or pay for food.
How much is paying?
Turned off the microphone. Why did I do that? I was going to turn off the music. Paying for food.
Are we still streaming?
Yeah, so.
Yes, we are still
Okay,
streaming.
cool.
Yes. So you're not paying for accommodation. You are paying for a meal. That would be 3 silver pieces if you just want a modest little meal.
Yeah.
Cool. I've got 3 silver for that. You have a long rest, and thank you everyone for joining us thus far. We will see you back here in 15 minutes.
Bye.
Bye bye.
See you in a bit.
We can still be heard. We are back. Welcome everybody to the other part of the...
We're the ones that are drunk here, Axel.
I was getting freaked
Not
out
the
because
stream.
Dudley opened and closed the window. So.
Yeah, stay safe out there, everyone.
Yeah,
If you're in the UK, I mean, if you're in other parts, also stay safe. But specifically from Storm Dudley,
If the
you're in
stream
the UK,
goes black, it's probably because of the storm, or we knocked something on the laptop again.
Yeah. But we're gonna jump back into it. The next morning, you wake up with a ripping hangover.
I'm fine.
Yeah, you have a little tinge in the back, but it goes away quickly.
Hey, I got to sleep in my own bed again.
Oh, your floor could be more comfortable.
I never envisioned people sleeping on my floor. I'm sorry. Oh, so you have a sleeping bag. Why aren't you using it?
Because I was very drunk and I forgot. This is canon now.
You still got your armor on.
Ah, fucking hell. I think at some point in the night, like, he would have gone, oh god, woken up in armor and like sort of taken it off, but so he's got
He's got a
his
breastplate like
greaves.
halfway up your head.
Yeah, and his greaves are like around his ankles. There's just two braces that have just been like flung to the other side.
Amazing.
Why is your armor all over my house? Did you strip explosively?
I cannot remember.
Yes, you did.
Okay.
One of your braces is hanging from the roof.
Can somebody grab that? I can't quite reach.
Yeah, okay.
You can jump.
Boing.
Does it make that noise?
No. It was more like a clatter of hooves. Also, probably the first time you've seen Oster not wearing like shoes and socks, so you can actually see Oster's like weird little goat feet.
He's not a goat. He's not a goat. He's a
No,
satyr.
I'm not a goat.
No, it's making the transition in my brain, just being like, no, that's what satyrs look like.
Yeah, this is
Gotta stop referring to you as a goat person
Yeah, we're
and
fluffy.
Lucius as a fishy person.
Yep.
Because no one has referred to me as a short arse yet, so
Sure does.
Oh, I figured it would be rude.
green purse. Grey green? I can't quite. I'm
Closer to green than grey.
still a bit
What
blurry.
colour am I today?
What colour are you
Blue
today?
and green.
Duly noted.
Do I get to pick your gender
Yeah,
every
fuck
day?
it.
I love that.
The power!
Everyone's a he, they, except Barrel.
Right, so we pissed off Scaff. I personally approve of this.
Yeah.
God, we pissed off Scaff.
Yep, that
They're a
happened.
piece of shit,
Yep.
and I want to hit them with a hammer. And now, we might get the opportunity.
Okay, so we're not getting paid 200 gold to kill.
Nope.
But we're also fully within our rights to just go kill.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
And if we do it loudly, we piss
don't-
off Scaff.
I don't want to see Kadroth.
Win-win.
I really don't want to see the.
Or the tiefling.
Yeah, the elderly prick of a tiefling.
Unfortunately, you have to be able to see them to cast some spells at them, so...
Yeah, no, I'm not planning on dealing with them yet because they were significantly more powerful than me
Well,
at every stage.
we don't know where they are. And we kind
We
of
think
have an
they're in
idea where...
Caer Naval.
Maybe.
Weird people have been coming and going from Caer Naval. It's in my notes.
That's a good point, well made.
Somewhere in my notes.
Should probably deal with Sephic first, though.
When he's loosed on another town. Why?
We're assuming Bridge.
do you want to go see your people? Actually,
It's not a big deal. We've got slightly more time constraint stuff, I think. We've got
Okay.
to go tell a dinosaur that they're free, which is the weirdest sentence. I can't believe I'm saying that sober rather
That
than
would
yesterday.
fix a lot of Bremen problems.
Yes. Then
Why
we,
don't you know what? Why don't we go to Bremen and not go through Targos, and then come back from Bremen and not go through Targos, and then settle ourselves in Bryn Shander and wait until we hear about some more murders, and then go deal with Sephic.
oh shit, there's a murder here that we should maybe possibly murder here.
God,
We should probably sort that, maybe.
Gil just thought it could be anyone though.
Nobody died,
You were
Cat. We all
also
got
very
heavily
drunk
drunk.
at the time.
We got wasted and we shouted at Scaff.
Scaff, the tiefling, came and we pissed them off.
Yeah, it was.
I approve.
I don't disapprove of this
Nah.
message. I just. Oster doesn't
You
care
want money.
about money, but I want to be able to buy spell supplies. I want spell supplies. I've currently got less money than I would need for 2
You
useful
said that
spell
in the
supplies.
same tone as I want waffle fries.
I want waffle fries. I want spell supplies.
Did-
I can want 2 things.
Did Gil say something about giving us 100,000 platinum?
Gil's full of shit when he's drunk.
Okay.
Most people. Have
So
got
we're
shit
not
on
getting 100,000 platinum, is what you're telling
Well,
me.
that's 1,000,000 gold. So
So we're
no.
not getting. Okay, right then.
That is 1,000,000 gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had an extra 0 on. Yeah.
It's a tenner. It's a platinum. That's how I remember it.
I think
And
gold,
the gold
is
is a
more like.
pound.
I feel like gold is more like a tenner, and platinum is more like £100.
Yeah, it's just easier to remember in my brain.
Yeah.
Electrum is 50p. Anyway.
Nobody uses
one
Electrum.
uses-
Because it sucks.
I have been playing D&D for like 7 years, and it was only last year that I heard about Electrum pieces at all.
Very, very,
Did you never wonder what the little EP was?
very quick aside.
No.
In Curse of Strahd.
Oh yeah!
We came across like piles of money, copper, silver, electrum, platinum, gold. We left the electrum.
So much money.
We left it there because we couldn't be bothered to
We
figure
just
it out.
left it there.
That's so much money.
Right, who can we get? Can we go look at the scene of the crime? I can't
I
remember.
doubt they left him swinging still. It's
No,
been
but
a
I mean, we
couple
could
days.
look for other things, not the body. I just mean like.
Sure. I mean, Nimsy and Gil are both quite fond of us. We could just go and ask Nimsy, hey, can we poke about in the inn?
Sure.
We go to Nimsy's and we ask if we can poke about in the inn.
Okay, and Nimsy, after having forced you down into a chair and put a plate of cookies before you,
Breakfast.
he says, well, of course you may, but I'm not sure you're going to find much. It's been all cleared out. It's just an empty hovel at the moment. It's really living up to its name.
What was its name?
A ramshackle.
The empty hall.
No one moved in, no one doing it up.
Well, no one.
Can we talk
Really
to Gil
knows
now
what-
that Gil's sober?
Skill nurse and a pretty heavy hangover.
He's still asleep, I'm
Yeah.
afraid. Yes. Well, no one's moved in. Not many people are interested in running an inn these days. People are quite busy with their own things.
Yeah.
Okay, Nimsy. I know officially. I know officially De Groot's killed himself. Do you, off the records, not speaking to you as the speaker, speaking to you as a person who lives in this town, do you think there is any water in what Gil says about maybe someone killed him and made it look like he hung himself?
I don't know. I don't know anything about the man. I just know that this place, Icewind Dale, it has a way of getting to people, especially lately.
That's understandable.
Yeah, the lack of light will do some funny things to your head.
I normally don't encourage that sort of thing, but I know that you're the straight sort. No pun intended. Yes, I know.
Yeah.
That you're.
He knows.
Yeah.
Not in any way I can help.
You know. You know.
If you anyone were to know, it would be René.
Really?
Oh,
Okay.
she knows everything.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm worried she runs this town more than I do.
Yeah, but I'd rather you were in charge.
I do what I can.
How many terms you had now?
Oh, well, when you're elected a speaker, you're kind of elected for life unless you do something, unless the public seem to dislike you and then they vote you out, which
Hasn't happened yet.
hasn't happened yet, and it does happen not frequently, but
It happens.
it's not uncommon. So I guess I'm doing something right.
Yeah, no, I think you are. I think this is one of the few places in Icewind Dale that seems friendly.
Certainly felt more welcome here than we have in certain other places.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at.
We're gonna go to,
Nursing
should we go
cookies.
to the inn? Should we go check things out?
Yes.
Yes.
If with your permission, we will go have a little poke about, see if anything is going on, and I might ask René, but
We're running low on money as it is. I don't wanna-
Yeah.
We just got paid.
I don't want to spend it all on
Sure.
Danae.
I think Lucius was maybe a little over generous. Anyway, thank you so much, Nimsy, and thank you for the cookie, and thank you for the special stew. That looks like that is going to be some very useful stuff to have on road.
It's quite famous. It's the recipe's just right. Let's call it that. It's a bit of a pain to make though, so
We'll use it sparingly.
yes.
I'm going to save it for a special occasion.
Somebody
Well-
will die.
Thank you so much again for everything, and thank you
Thanks for
being
paying us.
saying so kind. Oh no. Job well done. Lonelywood has a bit of a reputation for only being cutthroats and thieves, so hearing you say that's very nice.
Oh yeah.
What?
It's why I came here, because they have a reputation for hardened criminals and not asking too many questions.
I suppose it shouldn't be that shocking that the people here are the nicest then.
Yeah, it's a benefit of the doubt kind of thing.
To the inn?
Yes.
To the old inn.
To the inn.
Thank you so much, Nimsy.
Thank you.
And best of luck if I don't see you for a while.
No,
I'll
I hope we do,
lock
but
I'll
don't be
lock up
strangers.
my place tight. Please don't let it out to anyone else. I promise I will be coming back
Of course I
eventually.
won't.
Yeah.
Thomas at the door.
Dance at the door.
Time's at the door. Hiding
Okay.
criminals.
So,
Yeah, good law-abiding folk.
the four of you.
Did I not tell you that a lot of people here are from dodgier backgrounds than most?
No, but I mean, it's not really that weird thinking about it.
Yeah.
It was more just like everyone here was really friendly, so I wasn't expecting it. And if it's hiding, why do you look?
They're
Oh,
no, they're gone.
you forgot your own
They're out.
agenda.
It changes, alright?
We should probably follow Tonaich.
Oh yeah, no, we'll follow Tonaich.
I mean, if it's like as they're walking.
Yeah,
it's like,
as we're walking, we're talking about it.
if this is a
absolutely.
place full of thieves and crooks, then it's probably.
It's
I understand
more
why
a-
Gil was saying anybody could have been the murderer.
Yeah, but it's also more like this is a place full of people who
Are running away from something.
are hiding something in their past. It ain't necessarily a place where people are still committing daily crime.
Let's
I
hope we find something then, because I've got nothing at the moment.
It might be there ain't nothing to find, but I would rather
Make sure.
have a look. Okay, we make our way to the ramshackle.
Ramshackle.
I was
Oh, you
saying-
go to the inn, not the tavern.
In first.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
in
see if
first.
there's
In
anything
first.
to poke about. Because Nimsy gave us permission. Why not?
Yeah, for sure.
We
Okay.
could just open a tavern and never deal with any of the Icewind Dale stuff.
Yep, true.
But that wouldn't be an interesting stream.
No.
I mean, yeah. It's happened in one campaign.
Happily ever after.
You open the door to Ramshackle, and yes, it very much goes as it swings open. A little gust of wind, flowing in some dead leaves onto the dusty floor. It is a miserable sight in there. You see a common room with dirty tables and old barrels of ale that have clearly been emptied long ago. Boarded up windows and not a single source of light other than the open door.
I have dark vision.
Well then, let me get you a map now.
You've got your psychic crystals.
Yeah, I get up my little psychic crystal and I tie it on my belt again, so I've got a little like bobbing purple light.
Were they? Do we know what room they were found in? Was it like the attic or something?
Yeah, no, it was here in the common room.
Oh, it was here. Oh, okay.
It was what, a couple of days ago?
A couple of weeks ago, yeah.
Okay.
It was, yeah. Enough time for it to be completely cleared out.
We look for clues.
We looked for footprints in the
I was
dust.
going to say, see if there's any kinds of signs of like a struggle or anything.
Sure, make an investigation check.
And we all making investigation checks. I'm going to guide myself. That's better. Flat roll though, isn't it? It is indeed a flat roll. 16!
16.
13.
13.
19 for a 16.
Hey!
God damn it.
You find nothing. This place has been cleared out and been collecting dust ever since. Truly just seems abandoned.
And there's no stuff like ledgers or notebooks or anything.
No,
Everything's just been taken.
The only thing left is like the big furniture. When you go up to the bedrooms, you find just beds and washstands, but no
The
items. or
duvets have
anything.
been taken.
Yeah, essentially, yeah. And the place has been completely cleared.
Alright, let's go to fucking nosy noggin.
I mean, we don't. Yeah, no, let's do it actually. We'll do it proper.
Might as well just get it over and done with and then rob us blind.
Ooh, so she's not fond of me.
No.
I mean, fine.
That's fine.
I'll do it then, I guess.
We
What-
can't make Lucy's do it because
No.
Lucy's is not here.
I'm gonna say no.
Yeah.
What are we trying to We're just trying to find out what happened.
if there was any kind of conflict between the Groots and anyone before
The Groose.
the Groots.
The Groots. Need to remember the name.
I've written it down if you want to just look at my notes while you're talking.
Thank you.
Shekel and the Groots. If there was any kind of conflict between the Groots and anyone before, we're having this conversation outside here, we're not in the inn yet. Before he showed up dead, if anyone had any long-lasting beef with the Groots, if the Groots was mouthing off at anyone, like that kind of shit. I mean, he wasn't exactly a friendly chap, but I feel like if somebody got in a fist fight with him, that's a bit different from him just being unpleasant, you know?
Yeah.
I fucking feel that anyone confessed to murder while drunk. in
That
the
would
tower.
also be interesting.
So I wouldn't fucking put
The
it.
Goose.
Alright.
Good luck.
I'm gonna need it.
So, as you enter the Lucky Liar. Sorry, blanks. I had to look at the map. As you enter the Lucky Liar Inn, Tavern, it's very much quieter. You only see two very sad old people. It seems like a lot of people have now left for the woods, since there is now a lumber industry again. Who feeding the economy? You see just some kind of sad and downtrodden people over their pints, and René behind the counter.
René and the Groots.
And
I mean, maybe
yeah, she locks eyes with you. Are you all going in, or just Barrel?
I was just gonna hang out outside.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm full of secrets and I don't want her to know any of them.
Fair play. So Barrel's solo mission.
Yeah, maybe outside.
Oh no.
Okay.
So
It's alright.
Lucius goes in and just kind of like hangs around playing music.
You will not be able to hear what I say. Good.
I will not be able to hear.
No.
So
Yeah,
Barrel,
I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna sit in.
you go in. Okay.
Yeah.
You sit down.
I don't want any witnesses to what's about to happen.
And Barrel.
Go to the bar. If that's where.
Yeah, and she looks
René
eyes
is.
with you.
Morning. Is it?
You're a friend of the Triton with the deep pockets.
Yes. Well, friend. Yes, I suppose friend. We've been killing things together long enough now. Is that what friendship is here?
For most people, yes.
That's a fair point.
Would you like a drink?
Yes, sure. Well, just have a beer,
And she pours you an ale.
which is going to cost me.
2 gold, no, 2 copper pieces for a mug of ale. Yeah, 2 copper. 4 copper pieces for a mug of ale. Yeah.
Cool. I'll just rub
I was
it
looking.
on.
I was looking at 2 silver pieces for a gallon. But
Yeah, I was like.
4 copper pieces.
So you seem the person in the who's in the know about most things that go on around here.
Gathered that reputation. I don't really know why.
Do you know what happened to the Groots?
The Groots.
Yeah, we heard that they were found swinging from the rafters, but Gil seems to think it was under suspicious circumstances.
It is hazy, you know. I seem to remember some little thing in the back of my mind.
Barroth is in his head cursing Lucius.
You look over and Lucius is going.
Well, actually, if Lucius is in the tower, then I'll be outside. I just mainly didn't want that to be in there.
Okay, gotcha.
If Lucius is in there, I'll be out.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah.
You don't have to pay as much as
I'm gonna. Well, that's why. It's like the problem is that Lucius set the bar very high. I'm gonna slide 2 silver pieces across the bar.
Not as well off as your friend.
No, because of my friend, not as well off anymore.
Oh, that's a story there.
Well, they gave you all the money. It's a pretty short story.
Okay, how about you take your pocket change back? And maybe my mind will clear up a bit if you can pay me in other ways. Do you?
Sorry. I know. It was just someone else who had a filthy mind. But the
No,
cat's not here tonight.
No, I did. I was just keeping it under wraps.
I'm very tired.
I tell you something if you tell me something.
If I can tell you, sure.
I mean, You be the one to know. Do you have anything of interest to tell me?
I thought you were looking for something specific.
Also, since it is technically just you and Kat who's watching, if you want Izzy and Reed to leave for the moment,
Oh.
feel free.
Oh, we can go in the. We can do whispers.
I don't know if Barrow has anything interesting enough.
Make something up. Tell
But
her a lie.
I'm also trying to think, what does Baroth know? Not a lot. I don't. Oh God! Can I look through notes? I don't know what we've learned.
It doesn't have to be about like.
No, I'm just trying to think of literally anything interesting, and Baroth doesn't do interesting.
Obstacles burned on the church.
There's also the whole Garrison bringing monsters to life.
Yeah.
We know who created the moose and the dinosaur.
Did you hear about the monster in Mayor Dualdon?
Yes, I heard Bremen has been having some monster troubles, and for some reason that same monster hasn't been bothering us.
It's weird that. But you guys got a moose instead. It probably balances out. Did you know it was a talking dinosaur? That's the problem.
Talking dinosaur.
Trust me, we were shocked by it as well.
I had heard it from a drunk, so I didn't put much weight behind it.
I mean, I am still nursing a hangover, but we talked to it. It's not happy. Funnily enough, being granted sentience and intelligence, it's very confused.
Who did this?
We heard it was an elf wandering the woods.
You heard it was an elf?
Some character called Ravison.
Ah. Do you know one would be able to find this Ravison?
Not really, no. We did accidentally meet them out in the tundra at one point with a massive tree behind them. Apparently they've got a gift for granting things intelligence. But we figured that was probably a fight not worth having.
Make a deception check.
Fuck, I was trying to dance around it.
You don't have to tell an outright lie to be deceiving someone, is the thing.
I should have used my spell on you.
Doesn't matter. Deception.
Yes, please, and I need to insight you.
17.
Ooh.
Okay.
Flat roll.
Okay.
This one's been nice to me today. It was fucking me last time.
That is how dice work.
That is how that's
She's got.
The
She
whims
does
of
have
the
a
dice
pretty
was-
juicy. Okay.
Well,
17.
I think, yeah, she's a fucking
Of course she
spy
does, she's
master.
a rumour miss. She's a rumour mill.
Pulls out a jar of ashes. Funny you say.
Well, she sounds dangerous. I sure hope someone takes care of her at some point.
Oh, I'm sure we'll get round to it at some point. We're solving out all the other fucking problems in Icewind at the moment.
Yes, well, good luck with that. And she turns around and starts clearing tables.
You won't be able to find her because she's already dead.
How did that happen?
Well, we were hunting your moose. You may remember it. It's directly above me, mounted on the wall. And we found an old, purely by accident, kind of, following tracks, we found an old Elven Barrel, which had been abandoned for a while, that they were using as a base.
In Lonelywood.
Impossible to find unless you know where to look.
So how did you find it?
We followed the moose tracks. But she's dead. We made triply sure of that.
And now that the moose and her is dead, there's no way to get back to this tomb.
As far as we're aware.
Make another deception check.
Motherfucker! 12!
Oof.
Roll badly, you pale freak. I think she was described as pale, I can't remember.
Let's skip the foreplay. How do I get to this tomb?
Before I tell you, Is this information going to get me the information I want?
Oh, yes.
We marked trees on the way back, and I'll show them an example of what the mark would have looked like. That doesn't guarantee that you're going to be able to get there, but it should help you along the way. It's also might be worth mentioning, there's, from what we could find, nothing worth taking. But you're more than welcome to have a look.
I just might. Oh, this is exciting. This is interesting.
Ooh.
Okay. Would you like to know how de Groots died?
Very much so.
Okay. The truth about Innkeeper de Groots is that he was a sad, miserable, lonely man who took his own life. And the people of Lonelywood are desperate for any kind of semblance of sense, any kind of story they can latch on to comprehend how miserable the world has gotten around them. And so the rumours flew.
I would like to roll insight on that.
Do it.
Nope. Well, not one for a 4.
Yeah, the truth.
Well, yeah, you would say that because I rolled a 4.
You don't know you rolled a 4.
No.
Baroth doesn't know
Yeah.
you rolled a 4.
That's true. And you believe her.
Mm-hmm.
That's what Icewind Dale is.
I'm not going to say that I was expecting that. I'm also not going to say I'm disappointed. But at least we can put that one to rest. Pardon the pun. He's going to down his ale.
Look, you did, I think you overpaid me a little bit there.
Maybe, yes, but...
Tell you what, is there anything else you'd like to know on the house? Not guaranteeing I'll know the answer, but I can give it a shot.
What was their name?
Who's?
The...
Cadroth?
Cadroth.
Tiefling.
Yes.
Yeah.
Have you heard of a tiefling called Cadroth?
Don't recognize the name.
Oh well.
Anything else you know about this Cadroth?
Red, white hair, rich, wearing a black sword with like a blue crystal behind it.
All of that looks like that.
Looks like that guy.
He looks like that.
I see.
Oh god! Outside Oster is being like shanked repeatedly by Cadroth.
It's like, oh yeah, he's a...
Oh yeah, he's out there. Oh fuck!
I'll give her the is her, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll give her the details. Also, the stone room that they were in.
Yeah. Oh. Now that does ring a bell. Yes, some month or so ago, someone bearing that exact description was seen in Bryn Shander, travelling through it, going north. Quite a sizable envoy. Good dozen or so folks. It was quite the immigration.
Heading
Quite,
east and then north.
They were seen in Bryn Shander. We don't know where they came from, but travelling north from there.
Fuck. Oh, yeah.
Wait, towards like north
Towards us.
Tourmaline?
Wait, oh fuck my face.
I was going to say north.
Travelling east.
There we go.
Sorry, yes.
East, northeast?
I was gonna say
Travelling,
north is us.
travelling on the east way.
Okie doke. Right, well. Thank you very much for your time.
Don't worry, this has been a pleasant exchange.
An enlightening experience for both of us. And I do appreciate you giving me a fair trade.
Oh, I'm nothing if not fair.
Lucius is there, he's like, cool, yeah.
Fuck.
down my ale and get the fuck out of there.
Cool. Lucius quickly goes
Drag-
to Danae and runs off to.
Yeah, it's just like, trying to hand gold over to Danae. I'm like, no,
No, get out of there.
out the window. I want. Lucius is like, motherfucker, fair trade. I want my cash back. You gave him that. Bad news.
Bad news.
They know about the battle.
I mean, we ain't fat. There's a fucking undead thing.
I didn't tell them that.
It's not.
What if she goes poking it? Okay,
So
that's the bad news. What's the good news?
It's her own fault for going poking around in a barrow, I wonder. It was a suicide,
Okay.
which is not necessarily good news, but
Gossipy fucks in this town, sure.
there's nothing else that we can do about it.
Yeah.
And I know what direction Cadroth was headed. They were seen in Bryn Shander heading east.
So that's what he's saving in Kedin
So Kevin Val.
Or he's saving.
But we saw
Based on-
we saw him in a
likely,
castle.
yeah,
Likely
it's likely
Kedin
Kedinaval. I'm just saying East Haven is also east.
And to be honest, that woman terrifies me. I never want to do that again.
No, that's fine. She is
Yep.
terrifying. She has a way of getting things out of you that you didn't actually want to tell her, which is why I tend not to talk to her because you know I have things
Secrets.
that don't need to be public record.
Yes. Unfortunately, I don't have any exciting secrets, so I had to give them the barrow to get any
It's not
information out of
the
them.
That's
worst
fine.
thing. We're not going back anytime soon. It's
No.
not like there was anything that we could find to take. She would be able to use the mirror to spy if she can work that out.
True.
But she's already an excellent spy, so it's
Yeah,
fine.
I don't think she needs it.
So Kadroth went
East.
We could go
East
break the mirror.
Haven, Kedinaval.
That's a come back and sort it out later problem, I think. They couldn't. You couldn't move it, could you?
No, but I can break it. Well, I
You
can
can
try,
break it, I
I can
mean
try
that-
and break it.
I mean that she can't take it off the wall and take it with her if you couldn't.
She could use it.
Do you tell us how many people were traveling with Kadroth?
Yeah, it was a large.
A large
Dozen.
group, yeah,
A
a good,
dozen.
A good dozen.
yeah, a good group, yeah.
Were they? I didn't ask them. That doesn't matter. I was gonna say, were they wearing cult clothes?
Were they all wearing swords?
But the way you rose.
They were. You said that it was like a. What was the wording?
It was an unfriendly bunch, something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
It's like they were
Yeah.
openly carrying weapons and stuff.
Also, quick aside, thank you for the
Welcome.
follow, Paranoid
Bye.
Herald.
We're not ignoring you.
I just didn't want to interrupt the RP, but thank you so much for joining us. And yes, this is live.
And we are doing Icewind Dale.